Episode 1, we're live.
Let's go.
My first ever guest on the Lights On podcast. Lil Mando, El Toro.
Lil Mando.
I can't roll my R's, so I'm not going to do the last name.
Gutierrez.
I can't do it.
It ain't that hard, man.
Ashley tries to get me to do it, and sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, you just got to switch the hot sauce to Valentina, and magically it starts happening.
Look at that.
I swear to God.
Hey, I forgot to tell you real quick when you were talking about the Zoom.
Yeah.
When COVID hit, those webcams took us about 3 months to get, because when Zoom happened, all these businesses switched to just video conferencing.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
dude, yeah, it was just like, bro,
yeah,
all that stuff was so hard to get for a while.
yeah. We had to pay double because
That's
because
bogus.
people, I think people realized quick too, so they were like scooping them up when they were cheap or like normal price. Even if you go on the website, those are way cheaper than what we paid for them, but they're always sold out.
Yeah.
So people were buying them, and they were buying like Chinese ones too, and then like selling them as the real thing.
The foo-foo lane.
Yeah, and dude, it was crazy. We had to wait so long, and it was so much more expensive than what it was. But
That's crazy. You could have literally waited until like 2 weeks ago and just bought them
I
now
know.
for regular price and got them the same time.
I know. I didn't think we were gonna take this long to do it, but dude, like I said, the room took longer to make or to get done than what we thought, and
Makes
then
sense.
I had to do test runs and stuff. So
I feel it. Which
Yeah.
one of the lights was the one that UPS fucked up?
I think it's that one.
It
One
was
of the
all bowed and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all
It's
good.
crazy.
They all look dope though, man.
It's-
This whole setup is sweet, man. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all don't see this, man, but he really did his thing in here, man. It's all nice. It's
Yeah.
all nice.
It's
super
crazy.
cool.
You seen the camera on the front door?
Oh yeah.
We have the video of the guy from Amazon. Or no, it was UPS, because Amazon, they set your stuff down. They like dust it off.
Yeah.
And they make sure
it's all nice.
they
and
rearrange your
perfectly-
flowers
yeah.
on the thing. UPS just throws that shit. Like he
Boom.
didn't even hit the patio. He just tossed it, and it's like it says right on the box, fragile. It's like don't.
For real.
Yeah, and he just
Dude.
tossed it. He didn't
Yeah,
care.
you think that one video that they made like on Facebook like as a joke is fake,
That's real.
but that shit's real
That's
as fuck.
real.
Like they just chuck that shit
Yeah.
at the door and
Yeah.
say whatever.
Yeah, dude, the funny one too is the post office one where they have like a massive box and they're trying to stuff it in your mailbox. I've had shit where I couldn't get out of the mailbox. I'd just take
it's
out
like,
a
how the
package.
fuck did you do it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nah, yeah, that's crazy, man. No, for real. That'll happen sometimes. Like I'll be checking. I live in like a townhome, so like our mailbox is probably like this big. It's like this tiny little thing. It's like a big box, but
Yeah.
there's like a tiny little one.
Yeah,
And they like if it's a big thing, they give you a key.
Yeah.
And you open it up, and there's a big box underneath.
yeah.
And like I've never gotten that. They always just shove my shit in the thing, and like you'll open it, and it's like all the shit just falls out like a cartoon.
Yeah, yeah,
It's crazy, man.
yeah. Before we discuss this weekend, how many times have you had to be COVID tested in these last 2 or 3 months?
Dude, a lot, man.
Does LFA do the swab your brain one, or do they do the throat swab, or what do they do?
Dude, they poke your brain. That's what they do.
Do they stick the thing all the way
They
back
stick that shit all the way in there,
there? That
man.
would make me not fight.
Oh
I wouldn't.
my God. Hey, bro, like there's no way around it. It sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It sucks. I was sitting there. I knew it was coming. Like, I mean, imagine, but the worst part is like you're cutting weight, dude. And I'm cutting real weight now that I'm at bantamweight.
Right.
Like I thought I was cutting weight before, but now I'm down. So when I'm out there, I'm like, fucking, it's like it's a hassle just to get down the stairs, dude.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm walking into this room and I'm like, shit, shorty about to scrape my brains out. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, it sucks, dude. It's the worst.
I've wondered why they haven't adopted UFC. They just do I think they do the nasal swab, but even I got tested here like 6 weeks ago, and they basically just take just a regular Q-tip.
Yeah.
And it's like they just swab the inside of your nose like 3 times each nostril. And I've seen UFC started doing that, but they started doing the throat. Like, you know how you ever got tested for strep throat?
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just poke the back of your throat real quick. You feel like you're going to throw up, but it's just a real quick poke.
Yeah.
I was wondering why LFA doesn't do that, because I've seen, I think it was Connor Cuppy. They had to like strap him down. They had to like strap his arms down, because every time they'd get up there, he would like ball his fist up and he was going to knock somebody out.
That's funny as hell,
And
man.
the only reason I even agreed to get tested here, we came in contact with somebody that had it, and it was about a week or 2 prior. So like we were probably fine, but just to be safe, we got tested to make sure.
Yeah.
And I called the urgent care, and I blocked my number so they couldn't see it was me. And I was like, hey, I just want to make sure that you have the testing available. And they were like, yeah, we do. You can come in anytime. I said, is it the one where they do the throat swab? Is it the one where they touch your brain, or is it? And they were like, no, we just do the inside nasal swab. And I was like, all right, cool.
Cool.
So then I had Ashley call. I was like, ask them if it's the one that they swab your brain, because I'm not doing that, dude. I see it done, and I see that they're selling the kits where you can do it yourself at home. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, you think I'm gonna do that shit?
I couldn't do that.
Believe it or not, Bad Chad Decker, my boy, had to go get a test done over there in Vegas.
Yeah.
And him and his girl Danny, they just handed them the thing and then made them do it themselves. But they did the brain one. So like they watch them sit there and they're like deeper.
No.
And like they're just watching you do it like through your window of your car, and like you're just sitting there shoving that shit up your nose. That's the way they told me it went down.
Yeah.
Chad was like, dude, there's no way I was shoving that shit up my own nose. I had her do it.
Oh yeah, dude, I couldn't. I mean,
what the fuck?
I could do the one that we got where they just basically swab the inside. I could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've picked your nose harder than that, the way they do it now. But that one where they touch your brain, no, I couldn't. I wouldn't let anybody do it, let alone myself.
It sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks for sure.
You've had what? So what do they make you fly in 2 days early?
Yeah, and you as soon as you get there, you put your shit down. If you're cutting weight, like real weight, you're probably gonna go get a little workout in real quick, and then like 3 p.m. hits, and then it's your COVID test. You go cut some more weight. And then at the end of the night, you get an email like, oh, you passed. Everything's all Gucci.
Yeah.
And then you just keep cutting weight. And then you wake up Thursday, keep cutting weight. Weigh-ins are at 1. Boom.
So they tell you the same day?
Same day. Like
really?
like 4 or 5 hours later.
Really?
But you know what's crazy to me, though, is like, why the fuck do you have to scratch my brain, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
they don't have
if this thing is so contagious that we gotta wear a mask.
Yeah.
And the tiniest little like speckle of dust from your mouth as you're coughing or sneezing, can give it to you.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you have to shove something on my nose?
That's why I'm surprised they do that still. When I got mine done, they told me, they were like, they've learned now that you don't have to go all the way back there to figure it out if you've got it or not. That's why they can swab your mouth.
Yeah,
too.
You don't got to do any don't got to do any of that shit. If this is so contagious, it's so bad. Why the fuck can't I just cough in a cup?
Yeah, they're probably just being extra cautious because they're back doing shows and they don't want to be the one to ruin it.
Oh my god, dude, they're out there wearing hazmat suits and all that.
Really?
Like the people that are shoving this shit up your nose, like have a full blown like ventilator like strapped to the back of their shit. It's funny as hell, man. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? You take 2 steps outside this hotel, everybody's fucking walking around no mask. Like South Dakota don't give a shit.
Yeah,
right now.
They didn't have many cases, did they?
No, they don't have any cases.
I think that's
they
why
don't
they're
have
doing
none.
shows there,
like they don't give a shit. No, the reason they're doing shows is because the owner of LFA has like ties out there.
Yeah.
So I guess it was really easy for him to, pull some strings, make some things happen. And also Sanford Health is super dope, dude.
Is that?
Like they take they got
the venue looks sweet.
Yeah, they have a full blown like sports arena.
Yeah.
They have a hospital and they have a sports complex. Boom, all right next to each other, and they're all huge. And
really?
You walk in and it's this dope ass arena, dope ass locker rooms. Like everything's
plugged
perfect
in there.
Oh yeah, no, they hooked them up, man.
Kind of, it's like a mini version of like the Apex, where they got everything just kind of in the one, not the Apex obviously, but just everything's all in one spot.
Everything's right there. It's it's like a 10-minute drive from the hotel, because the hotel we're in like downtown.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's actually a nice hotel. It's like a Holiday Inn, but it's a big one, really big, really dope. It's like the perfect setup. And then they shuttle you from there over to the Sanford Health Pentagon the next day. Gotcha. And it's like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Does that venue have a the movie Fight Club, where people are on the top and they're looking down at people fighting? Is that do they have that up there?
On the low.
On
the low. So what they do is they're low key selling a few tickets. Oh,
gotcha.
They're selling a few tickets, but they're selling them to like like the people that are like closer to the fighters or anything like that. Gotcha, and they sell them in the suites, so you get individual like suites at the top, and that's why. But it's like a bowl, like the arena's like a bowl. It's really dope. Like the seats are really steep, and you look up and you see everything up at the top. And I mean, people could get really loud in there still.
I heard Janice. I could hear her the whole time. That's the only person I heard. I could hear her. And I think Tim was Tim there.
Yeah,
I heard them.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah. What? So
Bro, this kombucha is actually fire.
It's not bad, is it?
This is the first time I actually like give it a try.
I couldn't do it for like the first 10 times I tried it, and then I was like, Trey always yells at me for drinking pop and stuff, so I tried to do it.
It's like it's smooth.
I balance it out. If I drink one glass a day, I can drink a pop a day, and I'll be all right.
That's smooth. I can't drink soda, dude.
No,
like soda just ain't for me.
Really?
That's just never been my thing, bro. Honestly, I'd rather I like for me my main drink that I like is you know those sparkling ice waters.
Stop.
Those boys go crazy.
Like what? I hate those things.
Like the orange mango, ginger. They got the ginger one that tastes like straight up ginger ale, bro. It's fire. And if I do drink anything, honestly, I lied. One soda I do drink is 0 calorie Canada Dry. Cause that shit is crisp.
That's not soda.
That shit is crisp, dog.
You might be the first person that I've met that likes that.
Canada
I don't know
Dry?
anybody that's ever been like, just give me a Canada Dry.
Are
Is
you
that like
serious
Werner's?
right now?
Is that like Werner's?
It's better than Werner's. Werner's is not good, bro. It's all about that Canada Dry. Canada Dry ginger ale, 0 calorie. I swear, it's a white can. But I get the tiny ones, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Carlos always has these little tiny ones that are like...
Get the little 12 ounces?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's so guilt-free. You just pop one of those real quick and then just drink a glass of water. Like, it's so nice when you're cutting weight. 0 calories, 0 everything. Boom.
Yeah.
Why not? But this right here is that shit.
The only reason you're saying that is because you weren't born here in Michigan. When you're born here in Michigan and you're sick, you have the cold, the flu.
Yeah.
Mom, give me Werner's.
Are you serious?
You don't need...
Is that a thing here?
Yeah, that's real. Some people really think that you can just take Werner's. Like,
and you're good.
Yeah,
for Mexicans, it's 7-Up, dude. 7-Up is everything.
Is it?
I swear to God, bro, you're sick. Your mom pulls up with like 3 2-liters of 7-Up, gives you that, some sweat on, you're good to go.
Yeah, my grandma used to give us vanilla wafer crackers, or saltine crackers, and the biggest cup of Werner's you could get. She'd be like, just drink this. You'll be fine in an hour. I'm like, what? That's not true. That's not what there's medicine for this.
Bro, that's the fucking placebo effect, bro.
Yeah,
I swear.
It's crazy.
Man,
but you couldn't tell her anything. You tried to tell her no, she's not hearing it.
That's funny. Hey, they're so set in their ways, man. But sometimes that shit works, bro.
Sometimes.
I think it's the treatment, bro. I think that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's the treatment. Like when my mom would, like when I was feeling like shit, my mom would come up to the room, you know?
Yeah.
Like get me all tucked in the bed. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
That's the best part, bro. I honestly, like to this day, that's me.
Yeah.
Like same shit. If I'm sick now, I'm still a baby. I don't give a shit. Whoever it is, like girlfriend, friend, like whatever it is, man. I'm in there getting massaged. I'm chilling. I'm getting pampered. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. Ask Ashley. She hates when I'm sick.
Oh, of course.
I can especially tell. Now.
Especially, yeah, you a baby for sure.
Yeah, I started feeling sick like basically when I got tested, like a little bit before. Dude, honestly, when this shit first happened, I thought I had it. When after the February show, I was the sickest I've been. It was like, and it makes sense because it said like 3 to 14 days, and it was like 8 days after the show in February.
Yeah,
I had 103 fever for like 10 days.
Bro, everyone, a lot of people felt that way. You know, when all this shit hit when all this shit really hit the fan, a lot of people were saying that like, oh, I think I just had it. You know? Or, like,
felt like.
Honestly, I did too.
Yeah,
no lie. When I fought for you in February, I damn near pulled in January, bro. I was dead.
Yeah. Dude, I've had like 20 people that were like, dude, after I left your show in February, about a week later, I was the most sick I've ever been.
Fuck.
And it's weird because I thought I just had the flu, but after like 3 or 4 days, you know when you get the flu, like you're throwing up or like you're in the bathroom all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that.
I just felt like dog shit.
I had the fever, 103 fever for like 10 days. I was sleeping like 13 hours a day.
Yeah.
My smell was weird. I couldn't really smell that great. My taste was off, and that's like what they say this shit is. You know, it messes with your smell, your taste, and they didn't have testing at the time, so I couldn't even get tested if I wanted to. But now that I've seen like kind of what the symptoms are, and I had that shit. Like I don't know what else. I've never had.
For sure.
I don't know what lasts that long.
Yeah.
You know, but. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we're living in with this stuff. Yeah. You gotta get your brain swabbed all the time now.
I know, man. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's weird to think like, I mean, I'm one of the lucky ones, you know, that's still been able to like advance my career and still do stuff in the meantime. Yeah. But like a lot of people can't. You know what I'm saying? Like this is really like serious for some people. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I know for a fact I had that shit in January. I know for a fact I did.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not scared of it. At all. Yeah. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, people are dressing this shit up a certain way.
Yeah.
And you know me, man. I'm a conspiracy theorist like a motherfucker.
Mhm.
So regardless,
Yeah.
we're not gonna open up that can of worms right now. But
we could.
we
could.
should, and we should.
We could.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Let me get the point across first.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't care at all.
Yeah.
I didn't give two shits. I
Yeah.
still did everything I needed to do. Still trained. Still did all my shit.
Yeah.
But obviously, I had to start caring when if I fail, like if I go all the way out to South Dakota for this fight, and just to get popped, I would be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, man, there's no way. Like, and then I started really getting really sketched out about everything. I'm like, hey, when I'm getting my hair cut, I'm like, bro, those clippers better be A1 clean. Because I swear to God, I better not get popped right now.
Well, dude, look at Connor Cuppy was supposed to fight last week, and his dude, they pulled him because he had a false positive.
What?
Yeah,
dude. Same thing happened to my man's that just got a call. Dude that fought on the LFA card that I fought on last time, Kevin Natividad. He's actually super good. You know, he's
was
a 35.
Supposed to fight Kelleher?
He was supposed to fight Kelleher, and then he had a false positive, and his whole camp came back negative. And he's like, dude, no way, test me again. Test him again. Comes back negative, but the commission had already received caught wind that he got a positive.
They're not.
So they're like, no, we ain't fucking with that.
Dude, it's crazy. That's the same thing when when they got to the South Dakota, Connor's his corners both tested negative, and I don't know how to say his name. The guy Connor was supposed to fight tested positive. And so they were all freaked out because I think he's from a different country too. I don't think he's. I think he trains here, but I think he's.
Are you serious, dude? You couldn't even spell his name if you tried. If I put a gun to your head, there's no way.
There's no way. I couldn't
100%
even. I couldn't even tell you how to start to pronounce it. And he got tested. Wherever he trains at, they flew back, and all of them got tested 2 times in consecutive days, and it was negative for everybody both times. So, and that happens all the time. I've seen athletes. I mean, Paige Van Zandt's husband's doing it right now. He just got pulled from Bellator because he tested positive. And he's tested every day for a week. He goes to the same place every day. He did it for 7 straight days, and all of them were negative.
Bro, what if I told you I've been hearing some crazy shit, man? I've heard about people that are saying that they're hospital staff, and they got together and sent a couple of empty swabs in. You know what I'm saying? Just regular cotton swabs, put them in the cup and say, fuck it, here. And then one of them will come back negative, or one of them will come back positive. How am I supposed to trust anybody, dude? All I know is you're poking my brain, and I got to hope for the best.
I know.
Fuck that.
It's crazy, dude. The testing is, you would think after this long, too, they'd have it kind of more figured out. It's been 6-7 months, basically, since this has been going on. But I don't trust any of them. I don't trust doctors, politicians, health organization. I don't trust any of them. That's the shitty part is I don't know who's telling me the truth, so I just don't trust any of them.
Right now, COVID is the security blanket for the shit show that is life.
I know.
Everything going on right now. There's a lot going on right now, bro. On top of the election, on top of this whole pedophile shit, on top of this, bro, there's so much going on, bro.
We can't talk about Pizzagate.
Oh,
we can't talk about Pizzagate,
bro. We can't get into that.
That'll be a 4-hour conversation.
Last night I watched this movie with my boy, and it was what's my man's name that just passed away? The Black Panther, was it Boseman? Chadwick. He had this movie where he was like his sister got killed. I forgot what the name of the movie was. But it was like he's like this big bad dude that just be beating the shit out of people, right?
Yeah, sounds like me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there was a part in that movie where there was like this famous Hollywood movie director.
Yeah.
And he took her son and was like, I don't know, what was implied was that he was molesting this kid and treating him like a son, but he was molesting him.
Yeah.
And I was like, imagine if this movie came out right now. Oh my God.
Dude, you see,
that's that one thing that you saw that was so fucked up, that one part of this movie that was so fucked up that you can barely imagine. That's everybody out there, dude. That's everybody out there. And I shouldn't even say that with a smile on my face. That shit's fucked up. But this shit's real. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. But I can't wait until it gets better because this is fucked.
Dude, you seen that shit that's about to come out on Netflix?
What?
It's called
In case you guys are wondering why I keep looking over there, it's because my man's is right there. That's where the magic is happening, right over here.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Hey, we gotta let him introduce himself, bro. This got to be like the Rogan podcast where my man's has to chime in, bro. That's part of the game.
We need to get a mic set up over there.
Hell yeah, we do.
I think it's called. That was weird. Did you hear that? I think it was called Cuties. Cutie or Cuties. I'm about to look this up real quick. It's like a fucking pedophilia documentary coming to Netflix.
Bro.
How do you bring that out right now?
Dude, same way people brought out that what was it? Same people brought out like right after the Larry Nassar shit, Netflix went right ahead and said, "Here, I'm just going to gaslight everybody and put out a whole other fucking documentary after 10 of them just came out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and drop a 3-piece on you guys."
Yeah.
Like a big ass, long ass interview, like documentary type thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. It's
like,
called this shit's called Cuties, and it's already got over like 1 million signatures to be taken down on a petition, but the thumbnail picture is like 10-year-old girls. And it's just like 10-year-old girls that they think are good looking or something, and they're like promoting that.
What?
Yeah, and people, you can like file complaints against them and you send them in, and people were screenshotting what they sent to these people to Netflix, and then Netflix reply, and they were sending in like, "I'm canceling my subscription with you. Like, this is fucked up. I can't believe you would do this." And Netflix is like justifying. They're like, "We realized we should have used a different picture." Yeah, the picture's fucked up, but I think the whole entire thing is fucked up. Not just the picture. Your whole basis of your show is about underage girls that you think are attractive or whatever you think the case is. And they just would like reply like, "We're sorry to lose your business. If you ever want to come back, here's you can keep your same login information. Just sign back in." They didn't apologize for any of it. They didn't think it was like fucked up at all. Like they're moving forward with it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
That's so bogus.
Especially with all this shit going on right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
That's weird.
Honestly, that kind of like makes me think a little bit, because like if you really think about it, so they're saying that all of this is happening with Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, like Hollywood, you get judged off your looks. You get judged off. Obviously acting is a big part of it, but you got to look the part too.
Yeah.
So, they're judging you based off how you look, how you act, how you talk, everything.
Yeah.
And like, you're basically brought into that world. No fucking shit. They're out there doing that stuff, dude. It's like, it's the same thing as like, look at beauty pageants, dude.
Yeah.
Little girls dressing up, in a dress. I don't know. I've always felt weird about beauty pageants.
It's weird.
It's
very weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you're having little girls dress up and you're like, yeah, she's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, go ahead and dance real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, change into a different outfit, dance for me, and then do another one, and then sing for me, and then do another one. And then, dude, like that shit's just weird.
Yeah.
And then you pick the best one.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
I never thought about that.
And like you got grown ass men and women. Like the weirdest part is when it's a dude that's sitting behind that judge. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't pay me to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and watch no fucking 10-year-old girl just sit up there.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Dude, it's weird.
No.
There's weird shit going on in this world.
Oh,
It always
dude,
has been.
I hate people.
It always
man.
has been.
Honestly, I hate the time period that I'm living in.
I know.
I fucking hate
terrible. It's terrible, but there's this shit's been going on for years, and just think about back in the day when it wasn't even brought to light. The shit that was going on, nobody knew about.
Well, at least now, you gotta admit there's a problem before you can fix it.
Yeah.
So at least now, obviously shit's gonna get worse before it gets better, but it's gonna get fixed.
It's gonna get a lot worse.
It's gonna get a lot worse. I honestly think like the world's gonna go to shit in the next like year.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Wait till
I'm dead ass serious.
Oh yeah, dude, because the election's gonna kick it off. Whoever wins, the other side's it's gonna be anarchy. But imagine if this Pizzagate thing, imagine if Epstein's little girl in prison just really outs everybody.
Dog. Hey,
everybody's favorite celebrities and movie stars and politicians. Oh my God, the world will burn.
Oh, dude, she has to.
She needs to.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
You're gonna rot in jail the rest of your life. Why not just do it?
You know what I just realized? We're gonna have to put a real dark thumbnail on this post. like when this comes out, like the link for is like,
yeah,
hey, watch it at your own risk, man, because
Yeah.
we diving into some shit.
yeah.
Nah, for real, man.
Yeah.
World's gonna go crazy, but
really is.
hopefully it doesn't affect my day-to-day life. As long as I can keep doing my thing,
Yeah,
it'll be all good.
yeah,
But you know, I do believe that there's a lot of good people out there in the world. So
yeah,
obviously, while the world's burning, you know, there's still gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of fucking people out there that are doing their thing. You know, still
Yeah.
trying to like be positive advocates,
yeah,
be good people.
yeah.
Give people some positive light.
You'll still be FaceTiming me at night. Just tell me good night.
Hell yeah, I'll still be FaceTime. But bro, like, don't let this man fool you. He never answers. He be acting like we're best friends, but we're not no more. Cause I'm out here fighting for LFA now. He's like, nah, fuck Mando. No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking to him.
Yeah,
anymore.
he's dead to me. Yeah, he's dead to me.
Hey, I still do want that lights out belt
Yeah,
though.
dude, I want to do shows.
We gonna have to do it,
I want to do it,
bro.
man.
I would fight for you for free.
Don't
I
tell
would
people
I
that.
would fight for free, dude. Like, that's what I tell everybody, bro. I'd fight for free. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Especially right now, I would fight for free. I just want to advance my career.
Yeah, some people, dude. Here's the thing. I don't want to say names, but a manager that I work closely with had a promoter who's just now starting to do shows again, and they offered somebody.
Oh yeah,
They offered somebody a 5-round title fight for $200 to show and $300 to win. A professional that has 9 fights. Imagine getting that offered. And the thing is what's fucked up is, I know why the promoter's doing it, because
they don't have a
they
choice.
don't have a choice. It's either
those
because especially
motherfuckers,
because
dude.
we can't do amateurs right now.
Yeah.
It's pros only,
Why
and
not-
without ticket sales, it's like you basically have to treat a pro as if they're almost amateur just to get by.
Get by, yeah.
That's why I'm not doing shows right now.
No, yeah. You know, because you don't want to rip people off.
No.
I know you, bro.
Yeah,
Look, see,
I
this is
can't do
why
that.
this is why I tell people. Everyone's always asking me why I'm so high on Matt Friendo. You know, like why I always like throw so much clout to like lights out and shit.
Yeah.
And it's a big reason is because like you're the dude that didn't step on no heads to get here, bro. Like
Yeah.
you built your name up quick. You did it the right way. You didn't try to bring in the best guys right away. Obviously,
Yeah.
you brought like serious talent.
Yeah.
But these guys are out here like dick riding the best guys to try to get them on their show and lying to them and
Yeah.
telling them, oh, this dude's talking that shit,
Yeah.
you know? But what you
Can't do
did,
it.
you took your young guns that were like amateur champs for you at KOP,
Yeah.
KKKOP,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or whatever else the case may be. You know, you found some young guys,
Yeah.
built them up,
Yeah.
gave them a couple fights.
Yeah.
Built them up, built them up with marketing. You know, built them
Yeah.
up with fights. Like built up their confidence, and
Yeah.
then boom, you turned them into real contenders.
Yeah.
You know, and you had Kenny go out there in the contender series. You had Cody go out there in the contender series.
Yeah.
Me, I got my shot with LFA. You know,
Yeah.
things are going good for the Lights Out boys.
Yeah.
And you didn't step on no heads to get here.
Yeah.
You just you played your cards right, and you know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way to do it. That's the only way.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it sucks too, because if I had a way to do shows still, I would
Yeah.
just do it, but it doesn't. I couldn't look a pro.
Yeah.
This guy's 7-2, I think.
Yeah.
I couldn't look him in the face and say, "Hey, I need you to fight a 5-round title fight against a really fucking tough guy, and I'm gonna pay you $500 if you win." That's disrespectful.
Yeah, dude.
I'd rather just not do a show until I can pay somebody what it's worth. You know,
Yeah.
like if I could, I would do an all amateur show right now if Michigan would
I'm
let
trying
me.
I'm trying to think of who that would be. 7-2. I'm not trying to air it out, but
I'll tell you.
Is it Brett Martin?
No. I'll tell you when we're done.
okay, because I was about to say, I was like, Brett Martin's 9-2.
Yeah,
Or 9-1.
no.
9-1-1.
Yeah,
Right? 9-1-1. Yeah.
9-1 like 2 or 3 or something. He had a DQ. Oh no, his
No,
he had a-
9-1-1-1. That's what it is.
Yeah,
or some shit
it's
like
something,
that.
Yeah, he's got a DQ loss. Or no, he had a DQ no contest.
Yeah.
and then
a DQ
2 wins by
yeah.
DQ.
Yeah. It's something.
It's very weird. Yeah.
We all know. Yeah, he's right there. I mean, but shit,
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
right there. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, but I guess not.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you later.
Shit.
It
well,
sucks
yeah.
though. It's just I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
do it all
That
amateurs
hurts.
just to keep it going, but for me, yeah, until I'm able to have fans and sell tickets,
Hey,
it's just not worth it.
Let me tell you, bro. If you ended up having an amateur show just to have some shit going, I got some fucking amateurs for you, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Lil Mondo's been on his recruiting tip lately, bro. We got some new guys coming into Mercy that have been really learning some shit, man.
Yeah.
And we got some sleepers that people don't even know about. Like,
yeah.
there's some guys in this state that just never got that push, you know, never got that you know, never got that mainstream promotion
Yeah.
to give them a shot. Like, look at my boy, like Michael Nyan, dude.
I was about to say, I know you're high on NyQuil.
Oh, my boy, NyQuil, man. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to my dog.
Yeah.
People don't even know. This dude took second in the world. Like, his jits is legit. Like,
Yeah,
he's serious. He went out there and just bodied everybody at Brett Spardella's fucking Baddest Blue tournament. Just went out there and shit on everybody.
I seen that.
It's like, bro, why even make a bracket?
Yeah.
He's going to clean the house and he's going to just take your $1,000.
Has he like not wanted to fight or just
No,
couldn't
he
get
wants to
fights,
fight.
or?
He just couldn't get fights for a while. I mean, he had a few fights that were in the Wild West days.
Yeah.
And he's only had a few, but I mean, he's doing all like little bag shows.
I gotcha.
But now, like, I was like, nah, bro, you riding with us now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna put you in the right place, and you're gonna like.
Yeah.
He's one of those dudes where he just needed someone to point him in the right direction.
Yeah.
Because he was just surrounded by the people that were just really, you know, like small minded and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, bro, you're on the biggest stage in the entire world.
Yeah.
Like in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
IBJJF. Like he's not on no bullshit like fucking like little bag jiu-jitsu tournaments.
Right.
Like IBJJF Worlds
Yeah.
took second place. And
Yeah.
he had to cut hella weight to get to
Yeah.
it because he fucked up and signed up for the wrong division.
Oh shit.
But you know, he's serious, man, and he's been working with us and he's good work. You know,
Yeah.
good work. He's a big boy. So
Yeah.
I mean him, we got my boy Turtle, who's a wrestling coach at Mont.
Yeah.
He's a dog ass wrestler, you know, and he works hard and he got heart, like a lot of heart.
Yeah.
And we got him, and then Adam Kerr, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I'm happy.
me and him just got out of the cage.
Yeah.
Fought recently.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was no beef, you know, it's all business. And
Yeah.
I knew going into that fight, I knew he has so much potential. He was just like, he just needed that little extra bit of you know, guidance. And I
Yeah.
feel like Joaquin's the dude to do that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if you want someone to point you in the right direction, Joaquin's the way to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, he has to come here.
Right.
And ever since he did, I wish I would have. This fight that I just had, I got to work with Adam every day for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And it was the best 2 weeks of training I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
No lie.
That's
But
big.
so shout out to him too, man. He's a
Yeah.
big part of my camp. But the problem is, I wish I would have had him for this whole camp,
Right. Yeah.
the whole camp. You
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the game, you know.
Yeah.
So like, we live and we learn. Live to see another day. So
yeah.
I mean, now I got him.
Yeah.
Now I can plan for that, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, we got some serious guys coming in.
It's good that those guys are with you because I feel like a hypocrite because I've had conversations with Brett Martin and even Kenny, you know, because they're signed with Liam, and people always tell them, well, if you're signed with the bigger company, you know, if you're with Iridium or Sucker Punch or some, we can get you in. If you were signed with a bigger management company, you would have had your chance already. You would have, and you know, I've had conversations with Brett where he's talked about UFC doesn't fuck with him because of his body.
Yeah.
And or he's not getting his opportunities because management, whatever the case is. And he always says it's about who you know, not what you know.
Yeah.
And I always tell him how, you know, he'll say it's so fucked up, and I'll agree with him because it is.
Yeah.
But now that you say all this, Michael, how do you say his last name?
Nyan. I always think it's Nguyen,
That's what I was
and he
gonna say.
shits on me for it. It's Nyan.
Yeah. He's hit me up. He hit me up like 4 times to get a fight.
Yeah.
And if I fall into this trap a lot where if I've never heard of him,
yeah,
I just especially because I
you
thought he was independent.
Some bullshit.
I don't like dealing with independent fighters
Yeah.
a lot of the times because they're the ones that flake.
Yeah.
They're the ones that drop out.
Just won't fucking show up, blow weight, do something stupid, sell 0 tickets,
Yeah.
lost their tickets.
Yeah.
All
and
that
he
shit.
He hit me up like 4 times. And I remember when you messaged me about him like probably a year ago now or something. I opened up his messages to hit him up about a fight, and I had seen he messaged me like 4 or 5 times. And I never got back to him. And I was like, shit, I'm that guy that's about who you know because I didn't hit him up till you told me.
And dude, sometimes it's not even about like you don't even mean to.
Yeah, it's not like a disrespect thing.
Yeah.
It's just I've been screwed over by so many independent fighters because if I don't have like a reputation or like a relationship built up with like a good reputation fighter,
you gotta have an advocate. There has to be an advocate there. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah,
100%.
I felt like a dick though. 'Cause I was like, maybe this guy's actually pretty
Dude,
good if they're vouching for him, and I just never.
I would have felt like an idiot more than a dick
Yeah.
because, dude, you
Yeah.
missed out on some shit. That boy's
Yeah.
like, you don't understand, dude. His jujitsu is sick.
Yeah,
He knows some shit.
I've seen now that I know who he is. I've followed him, and yeah, he's a dog for sure.
Bro, he was already a problem.
Yeah,
But now that he's rocking with the Mercy squad, he's gonna be a real problem.
Yeah.
Because look, I told him, I'm like, he's in the best position you can possibly be in when you're with the new team
yeah,
is bringing something to the table.
yeah,
And he brings, world class jiu-jitsu.
yeah,
So it's in all of our other guys. Like, think about it. Mercy's always been historically we've been a big guy gym.
yeah,
Perfect for him. We got three 170s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
3 dog ass 170s
right,
that are in the room consistently.
right,
And then we got an 85er. All our guys in the UFC are bigger guys.
yeah,
It's in their best interest to show him and
Yeah.
build him and groom him
yeah,
because he has what they need.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Same with me. Like when I came through the door, I had that wrestling.
Yeah,
So, for example, for me, it was like Troy Lamson.
yeah,
He didn't have many bodies that were like his size, that could move with him on the ground and do stuff like that. So it was in his best interest to show me the ropes,
right.
build me up.
Yeah,
And then I became, one of the biggest staples in his fight camps, helping him out a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously now he's doing most of his stuff down in Florida.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of how it worked out with us, I
Right.
mean, he built me up and now I'm doing my thing. Now I'm building my people up around me.
Yeah.
Doing my thing.
right.
So it's good. That's just the way it goes, man. But
Yeah.
definitely this game, that's a big part is who you know.
Yeah, you gotta
and
have
where that foot comes in.
Yeah, because even I mean, obviously at the higher level too, you see guys that get opportunities that probably don't fucking deserve it,
Oh yeah.
but because they're plugged in, they can get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot recently too. Even with LFA, just guys, Mark will hit me up for fights.
Yeah.
Hey, I had to drop out. And I've seen guys that have gotten the opportunity to take that fight after I've sent him guys
Yeah.
that would fucking smash the guys that I'm saying the dropout guys.
Yeah.
But I get it too. There's fighters that you're not going to throw to the wolves at some
Mhm.
point, especially in last minute dropouts. You're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
feed him to somebody who's going to beat his ass. You're
Yeah.
going to try and do him well. But
Of course.
let's get into it.
Fuck, man.
Let's get into it.
Stab me,
What happened?
dude. Honestly, I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, a million excuses run through my head
Yeah.
all day, every day, and
Yeah.
there's a million things that I think about. It's been eating me up, but at the end of the day, it hurts right now, but it's gonna be a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I dropped the ball. I went out there. I couldn't get things. I couldn't get things clicking. Couldn't get things going. And all respect to Mo.
Yeah.
I knew it was a dog ass fight.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I
Yeah.
went into that fight knowing
Yeah. That's
we
a tough
fought each
fight.
other because no one wanted to fight us. You know. I said yes. I was the only person that said yes to him. He was the only one that said yes to me.
Yeah.
So fuck it. We had to do it.
Yeah.
What
in that first round, what was that? Did he drop you?
Oh, bro, he dropped me
Is
clean,
that the
bro.
hardest you've been hit?
That was the hardest I've ever been hit in a fight.
Yeah.
Honestly, I it took a lot out of me fast, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I do my little head movement. I was moving my head.
Yeah.
I was moving my head because
Yeah.
I knew he had a good cross.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he did.
Yeah. He
That's
just
all we
landed it
trained for.
perfect.
And it was just like I was moving into it, and he threw it,
Yeah.
and I was already on like one leg because I was whipping that back leg for the leg kick already.
Yeah.
Boom, sat me down.
Yeah.
I spun. So like I spun all the way. I was like, I know he's gonna rush in.
Yeah.
Everybody gets excited when
Oh
they
yeah.
drop
Yeah.
somebody.
You bum rush him.
Yeah, especially like he saw a chance to finish it. I
Yeah.
knew he was gonna come in, so
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go in for this shot.
Yeah.
He went right to his front head. I was like, okay, perfect. I'm not worried about this.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried. Let me start off by saying I wasn't worried about the ground game at all.
Yeah. I
You
don't
know,
think you would be.
I was super confident.
Yeah.
I'm a grappler. I'm
Yeah.
a grappler at heart. Like I do every sport individually, and I
Yeah.
love it all. So I was like, if this hits the ground, I'm no longer a wrestler. I'm a
Right.
grappler.
Yeah.
I'll choke this motherfucker off my back if I have to. I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
honestly, I recovered a lot fast.
Yeah.
I went to my bag. I pulled guard. I started working for my subs because I was
Yeah.
like, I obviously like I'd be stupid and not think that at some point in that fight I was gonna be on my butt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, I recovered a lot, but I never got back to 100.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm super glad that happened.
Yeah.
Because now I know what that's like.
Right.
Now I had that whole rest of that fight, I fought it with no legs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My legs weren't in me the same.
I could tell. I was gonna ask you, leading up to the fight, your fight camp and stuff like that. I know everybody's got injuries and everybody's got shit going on. I noticed when you threw a couple kicks, I think before he dropped you, something, you looked like you were you off balance or something? Something looked like you looked like your legs weren't under you. It looked like I don't know.
Okay,
it almost looked like when Cheeto Vera kicked the fuck out of Sean O'Malley's leg, and he couldn't stand. It almost looked like you rolled your ankle or something. Like you were throwing a kick, and it's like I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was your plant foot or the foot you're using to kick.
Yeah.
When you hit the ground, when your second foot hit the ground for your kick, it looked like,
dude, I'm
like
not gonna lie to you.
you weren't on both feet.
Yeah. See, look, honestly, that's why I was weary of doing this interview with you. I know you know your shit. You know.
I seen it.
You know your shit.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not here to make excuses, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me start off by saying that Mo Miller beat me.
Yeah.
And after the fight, if you saw me grab his head, I was already hearing on the mic like what everyone was saying, like the analysts were saying, like, oh, you know, he might have had a bad cut or this and that.
Yeah.
I grabbed his head and I told him straight up. I was like, listen, you beat me tonight. Don't listen to none of this. You beat me tonight.
Yeah.
And then I let him go.
Yeah.
Do his thing. You know, all respect.
Yeah.
But I will say, as soon as that fight started, I threw my first kick, and with the tape on my feet, you know, you can't feel your feet the same.
Right. Yeah.
When I put my foot down, I kind of like put my foot down with my toes down.
Yeah.
And I put all my weight on it, not thinking anything of it, and like I fucking rolled it right away.
Yeah.
Like, right away. And
yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
I could tell.
But I try to not think about it because like I didn't want to take it off my groove. I already had too many things that I came into that fight with a lot in my head already.
Yeah.
Because you know, I had a shit cut. So I was like, I really hope I don't get tired. I really hope I don't get tired. And that fucked me up.
Yeah.
I didn't get tired.
Yeah.
I didn't get tired.
I say you didn't look like you were tired.
I wasn't tired at all, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like I was so scared that weight cut was gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it didn't.
Yeah.
You know, luckily I was able to recover well.
Yeah.
I had a shit cut, but I recovered well. I ate well. Everything was good. I warmed up good.
Yeah.
I just carried too much into that fight with me, bro.
Yeah.
And like again, it's another lesson. But
yeah. I could tell that when I seen you fighting, I didn't think you had an issue. I'm sure the cuts are never fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think it didn't look like you got tired. It didn't look like you had effects from the cut, but I could tell the first kick you threw, you did this thing. I could tell you either rolled your ankle or I don't know if it was your knee, your ankle, something with your leg. But I think you threw it 2 or 3 times, and every time you threw it, you shook your head. You like, you know, and you fuck up or like you fuck up in a game, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I could tell you kept doing it. And I was like, shit. Mo's probably realizing that something with that leg's fucked up, and I honestly expected Mo to start attacking the leg.
Yeah.
But
I knew he didn't. I knew he wasn't really coming in with kicks. You know, kicks aren't really his thing.
Yeah.
So I was never worried about the leg kick battle.
Yeah.
I was gonna win that 10 times out of 10.
Right.
What I was worried about was his hands, and I didn't want to throw naked leg kicks.
Right.
Because I knew that too was coming up the middle with smoke. You know.
Yeah.
So obviously, we both really did our homework leading up to that fight.
Yeah.
I knew what he was gonna come with.
Yeah.
He knew what I was gonna come with, and
Yeah.
obviously his preparation, you know, came back and like prevailed.
Yeah.
But the thing was, every time I threw that kick, I felt it. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like
yeah,
I'm used to like being in a fight, and you don't feel shit until after.
Yeah.
And there's not many things that take you out of that, you know, like tunnel vision, line drive, like all you see is your opponent.
Yeah.
But when you hurt your foot or when you hurt something like that, that's like, you know, just like you need it.
Oh, yeah.
Like you feel those things, you know? And every time I threw that kick, I felt it, but I knew I had to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, that's my best weapon. I'm going to use it regardless.
Yeah, you got to
My
keep
foot
it.
could be dangling and I'm going to keep using that bitch. I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, man. I mean, obviously there's a million things in that fight that could have gone better.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, I just got to look at it like the same way as everything else. Everyone that knows me knows like I'm super big into my faith.
Yeah.
So like I just gotta look at this as a blessing, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's a blessing in disguise at some point.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts right now, but it's gonna be a lesson, and I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna get better. And like, if there's anything else that people know about me, is that Lil Mando about to be back, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt about
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I never want to see anybody from Michigan lose, obviously. And I'm not happy that you lost, but I'm happy that it happened at this point in your career, because you don't want to feel your first loss at the UFC. You know what I'm saying? You want to, and I've had conversations like this with Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought he went pro too soon, and when he took his pro debut, obviously he lost. And after the fight, he looked at me and he said, "You can tell me I told you so if that's what you want." And I said, "I'm not going to do that, but I fucking told you this is why not to do it." And not because I don't think he couldn't go out there and beat guys that are pros, but he never had to face any type of adversity. He never got put, I think all his fights were like early first round finishes. Mm-hmm. So he never went to a second round. He never got dropped. He never got put in positions where he had to work himself out of. And I think your situation was different because you fought, fighting guys like Brian and Aleem, and like there wasn't really anything else that could happen to you. You went to a decision. You went to the second round. You finished these guys. So it's different with you, but you never had to feel defeat. Yeah. And I'm happy that happened at this point, being 4 fights in than down the road, because I feel like guys take it a lot harder when you're at a higher level. They take a loss like that.
It'll define you at that point. There's like that's the common factor is I've seen a lot of people they're so high on themselves that when they lose at that level, it takes all the wind right out of themselves, and there's really no coming back. For me, I'm thankful that I went out there and I took this L. I went out there, I gave it my all. And honestly, it's the most fun I ever had in a fight. I had a fucking blast. And I learned a lot. And I mean, it sucks. I wish I would have went home with the dub, but at the same time, I'm thankful because if you really think about it, like if I would have, like that Goga Plata was tight.
Oh yeah,
I gave that shit my all.
Yeah, Mo said he was feeling it. That was sunk in.
The thing about it is like, what would have happened if I got that? I would have came home 5-0. Yeah. But think about it. I would have came home thinking I was a shit. I would have came home thinking I did everything fucking perfect. And I didn't. I did. I trained my ass off.
Right. Yeah.
But I trained my ass off. I did a lot of shit, but there's a lot of things I can do different. It gave me a different perspective. It gave me a lot of things that I needed. And Pat Miletich, actually, like, no one knows this, but after the fight, later that night back at the hotel, I saw Pat, and me and Mo were talking, actually. Yeah. Cause he's a cool ass dude. Yeah. And we both knew this fight was coming for a long, long, long time. Yeah. Since we were both young in the amateur side. Yeah. Obviously, when neither of you guys have lost, people start to put that fight together, especially when you're only like a state of like apart from each other. Right. Yeah. That fight was coming together since we were amateurs. Yeah. And we were talking. Neither of us wanted to fight each other because we both had a lot of mutual friends and shit like that. But I mean, the time was getting close. No one had said yes. Yeah. We were like, fuck it. It is what it is. We got to do it. Yeah. And Pat Miletich came, but yeah, nonetheless, I'm rambling on. Pat Miletich came up to us after the fight, pulled me aside, and he was like, "Listen, dude, I know you're a little beat up. I'm glad you're taking it the way you are, but the thing is, you've sat somebody down in a fight before. Yeah. You've submitted somebody in a fight before. You've went the distance. You've won in the first round. You've won in the second round. Yeah. You've never lost. Right. He's like, that's another level to this game that you hadn't discovered. You've discovered a lot of things in this game. Yeah. But you never discovered that. Yeah. And now that's another patch that you earned. Yeah. How do you but that's something that you don't earn that patch until you come back. Yeah. How are you going to come back? Right. And that's the way I think. I'm like, people are like, oh, you need a level, like a step back in competition. I'm like, fuck that. For what? Yeah. I want my record to hold weight. Right. Yeah. I don't want a padded record. Yeah. Let that be known. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, people look on Tapology and like they see like the amateur side and that all my fights were first rounds or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Those dudes, like, a lot of those fights that I took most of those guys were fighting in the Wild West days, so most of the shit doesn't even show up on there. You know,
Oh yeah.
like
yeah.
the Andrew Muskins fight.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I was the first to do his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, all respect to my boy, but like, he hadn't lost like that.
Yeah.
And then after me, people saw the road to beating him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, his record looks like shit on Tapology. I think it says like 4-8 or something, but he's like 16 and something.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, bro, people don't know.
Yeah,
I know. That's what matters.
Right. Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, this shit's about me.
Right.
You know, I wanted that. I asked for that fight. You remember?
Yeah.
I asked for that fight because I said that's the type of fight I wanted at the time.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what it is right now too. I looked at coach and I said, hey, listen, this is the level we're trying to be at. I'm trying to be here. So I'm gonna fight a real one.
Yeah.
And Mo was that real one, and I got my answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He did his homework. He was the better man that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was bad.
Yeah.
He did his thing. He fucking stayed composed, and he imposed his will.
Yeah.
And you know, you could run that fight over 10 times, 10 different outcomes.
Yeah. What did Joaquin have to say? He seems like a pretty inspirational guy sometimes. He says some good shit.
He was the one thing that I could I picked up on is that, you know, he was proud that I went backstage and the first thing I said was I pussied out, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up, you know, I'll let that be known. I pussied out. The dude, like the fight wasn't going my way. I fought, like I dug, you know. I dug deep.
Yeah.
And I kept going. And you know, I had some adversity and I kept doing what I could.
Yeah.
But I could have done more. I know I'll admit that I could have done more.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a lesson that had to be learned.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna shy away from it.
Right.
I went backstage and I didn't throw no tantrums. I didn't throw shit. I didn't do anything. I mean, did I cry? Yes. I mean, this is my life. This is what I do.
Yeah,
like this means everything to me. It fucking hurts, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I cried. I didn't. I dealt with it.
Yeah.
Backstage. And he just said, you know, it's back to the drawing board. If there's one thing he knows, and if there's one thing any of us know, you know, from my team,
yeah,
I'm gonna be back. Like this is just a part of the game.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that changed is like the record, but in a way, now I don't have that pressure of fucking, you know, I don't have to protect this perfect record anymore.
Right,
it's not about the record.
Yeah.
It's about what am I doing? Am I getting better? Or am I getting worse?
Yeah.
And it was like he's a good opponent, like a really good opponent.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that, you know.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, and you know, coach was just proud that, you know, I went out there and I mean I still did my thing. He didn't do anything that we didn't expect.
Right.
We game planned everything the same.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything that we didn't expect. We just there was just minor adjustments.
Yeah.
But he knows where my heart is. He knows where my head is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's one thing that he's always been really good about, and that's why I love him to death, is that he's good at holding me accountable.
Yeah.
He knows where my priorities lie and everything like that, and he holds me to my standard. He doesn't hold me to anyone else's. He holds me to mine.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's the another thing that hurt the most is like I hope nobody takes this the wrong way, but I told coach backstage, I'm like, it fucking sucks because I'm supposed to be the one that doesn't do this. I'm supposed to be the one that doesn't fail you, that doesn't lose. Like, failing in Joaquin's eyes, bro, that shit fucking hurts, dude.
Yeah.
Because he puts everything into me every day. Like, he'll drop whatever he's doing and come hold minutes. He'll drop whatever he's doing, come break down some film with me. Like, he's always put all his eggs into me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just wish that, you know, I would have had a different outcome for him, but. Yeah. You know, it's just motivation. It's just more motivation.
Yeah.
He's the shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always liked there was a lot of fights that that Mercy would take, like at other promotions or whatever, or even at my shows, and he'll text me after the event and say, what did you truly think about this? What did you truly think about that? Yeah. And there was a fight with KOP when Devin Smith fought Eric Laura. Yeah. I think
the first one or second.
I think it was the second one, where I personally thought Devin lost that fight.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was on my birthday, February 24th. Yeah. Yeah,
it could have went either way, and obviously it went Devin's way, but if they would have said Laura, I wouldn't have been like shocked. I'd have been like, yeah, it was a good fight. He asked me what I thought, and I said, what do you think? What I want to know your opinion first.
Oh yeah, coach doesn't fuck around.
He
dude.
was he was like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with these guys sometimes. He said Devin probably just thought that I beat him once, I'll go in there and smash him again.
Yeah.
And he was like, he didn't listen. His weight cut sucked. He didn't, and I like that because I've dealt with other coaches where they're like, oh yeah, he looked great.
He looked fucking great.
He looked great. We got the win. We're so happy.
Yeah.
And Joaquin and I have had a few back and forths before, which I've had a back and forth with every coach and fighter basically in the state.
That's part of the job.
That's part
bro.
of the job description. Yeah, and one thing I've always liked is he will tell me, hey, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This I you can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. Yeah. He'll tell you, hey, this is what we told him to do. He did the fucking exact opposite. I don't know what to tell you.
He's 100 always.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about him, dude. Is like the quiet, the silence that was in him after that fight.
Yeah.
It was like it was great and it was shitty at the same time. It was shitty because I know how much it hurt. It hurt him just as much as it hurt me.
Right. Yeah.
You know that I dropped the ball and I fucked up. But at the same time, he knew that there's nothing that he could say to me that would motivate me more than my own brain was at that very moment. You know.
Yeah.
He knows me. He knows me better than anybody. Like I literally threw my first punch with this guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was telling people about me before I even knew what I could do.
Oh, I know.
Like fuck, dude.
He
like
kept telling me.
The dude, like he believes in me, you know, and he knows my abilities. He knows how my brain works. He knows everything about me.
Yeah.
So I think that was cool that, you know, he didn't really feel the need to say much. He knew that like that my mind was already on 100 and I was gonna come back and I was already thinking about the next move.
Right.
Because that's me. That's how I do.
Yeah.
So
I remember getting a text like 3 years ago or something. I got this fucking stud coming in and people are going to know him from wrestling, but they need to know he's never fought before. So they can't just say, oh, he's a stud wrestler, so he's going to come in. Like, just make sure you don't throw him to the wolves, but don't give him some pussy, basically. Yeah. And I remember when Jamal Hill and Daquan were fighting. Yeah. It was like the 4th round, having their great fight. And I'm sitting there and I have a hard time sitting during fights. Like I don't sit next to the cage. I pace around because I just get too anxious. And I remember sitting there in the stands watching. Yeah. I remember sitting there. I was standing over on one side of the Deltaplex, and it was the first time I ever met you. Yeah. And you said, "Hey, bro, you got to give me the next phone call. I'm about to be the next big thing. You got to do this shit." And in my head, I'm thinking, I fucking hear this from every fighter. Every fighter tells me I'm going to be the next big thing. And every coach tells me, you got to get this guy's going to be the next big thing. You got to get him on. And nobody's ever the next fucking big thing. Nobody ever is, but you've been doing your thing. And you know, this loss, it is what it is. It's all part of the shitty process, unfortunately.
It is, man. It's live by the sword, die by the sword, man. I mean, like I said, bro, it's in the fucking job description, you know? I mean, if I would have never did this, if I didn't think that I could handle this, you know? Yeah. Like that's what my pop said, you know? Right. Same way you win, you're going to lose some, you know? You got to take them in stride. You got to lose. Be gracious in defeat as well, you know? Be gracious in victory, gracious in defeat. Yeah. You do what you do. Yeah. He's like, be proud of who you are and know the work you put in. He's like, because I always tell him that's my first thing I always tell him before every fight. Yeah. Like when he gets nervous, I'm like, Dad, trust that I did everything I could to prepare. Right. Don't worry about the outcome. Worry about what I did leading up to this point. Yeah. And let that guide you through this fight. You know. Right. Yeah. I know he gets super nervous, and he told me the same. He hit me with the what's it called, the reverse card on Uno. Shit. Hit me with the reverse card. He was like, "Hey, you got like you did everything you could to prepare. Yeah. Be proud of that. Don't be sad about the outcome. Be proud that you did all this work and you know it didn't work out." And I'm like, "Fuck, why you got to do me like that?"
I was gonna ask you. Sometimes when people take their first loss or just a loss in general, they've got like friends or family that have to like they feel the need to like console you, obviously, which is nature and family and friends. But some people do like a really fake, well, not a fake, like a shitty job of like well, you'll get them next time, or they don't know. They
Oh
don't know
my
what to. They don't know
God,
what to
dude.
say. Did you have anybody hit you up where you were like, dude, shut the fuck up? I know.
Yeah, bro, you know my family.
Yeah.
You know my family, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone in
Yeah.
my family hit me up with, like, everyone has their own approach.
Yeah.
My brother, obviously, you know, he's my hardest critic.
Yeah.
My brother sees me in the lab, you know. Junior
Oh yeah.
fucking sees everything.
Yeah.
You know, he's super into the game. Like, one day people are gonna see him out there too.
Yeah.
You know, he is coming. Believe that. They
Yeah.
both are.
I've been hearing that.
And you know, Hoser, it's starting to get to that point where he's really, really itching to do it. But you know, he
Yeah.
has a good mind of the game, and
Yeah.
you know, he hit me up on some technical shit right away. He's
Yeah.
like, "Listen, bro, like you fucked up here, you fucked up here,"
Yeah.
and it hurts hearing him say that,
Yeah.
because like he knows what I'm capable of, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Dude, I don't give a fuck what no one says, bro.
Yeah.
The lock hand was right there on that choke. The lock hand was right there. You didn't even try to grab his hand."
Right.
And I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right now you gotta tell him he's right. Like,
Yeah, and he's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch that shit,
Yeah.
and it's gonna fucking burn, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn for a
Yeah.
while, but
Don't watch it with
You know,
him though.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's all part of the game. I mean, my mom and my dad, you know, they always hit me on the, you know, like the old school like life shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you know how a lot of people say that you know, when you're winning everything's good, and then when you're losing you got to take it on your own.
Yeah.
I am so fucking thankful that I'm surrounded by people like I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Cuz nothing is different.
Yeah.
I went to the locker room. You know, I took like the rest of the night to myself. I didn't answer my phone the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I just had to collect my thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
And when I did, it was the craziest thing. Like, the support's the same for me, bro.
Yeah.
And it lets me know that it has nothing to do with the fighting. It has to do with me.
Right.
And that's dope.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thankful that I didn't have to go through what a lot of people go through when they lose. Like, everybody fucking shits on them. Everybody forgets about them.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. I mean, I've dealt with that a little bit when Ken Cross took his first loss.
Yeah.
When he lost to Mo Shatry.
Yeah.
You know, because he just came off of the fight with Reese Brink.
Yeah.
And obviously
Surgeon.
Yeah.
Surgeon.
Dude, and I mean, Kenny always sells good tickets too, but he told me straight up when he fought Reese Brink, he sold, I don't know, $10,000 worth of tickets, something like that. He fought Mo Shatry, he sold about the same, took a loss. His next fight, he sold like the lowest he's ever sold. I mean, he was selling more as an amateur.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a shitty conversation to have with him because I just asked him. I wasn't mad. I was like, what's different? And he was like, dude, people stop fucking with me. I got bandwagon fans. And what sucks is that's when he basically, you know, right after that he fought Zach Shaw and he lost again, and he realized I gotta change. I gotta do something. So that's when he moved to Michigan Top Team. But he knew that is where he was living and the group of people he was with and everything. He knew that was fucked up for him. When he was losing, they were nowhere to be found. Yeah. And then he won like 6 straight, and they're all back.
And now they're all back.
They're all back.
Motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, they're all back.
Like, the game isn't gonna stop for nobody.
Yeah.
And like that's, you know, like, it's like fucking clockwork, you know. Yeah. There's gonna be people that are in your corner one day and not the next. But I personally cannot say that I'm a victim of that, you know. Yeah. And it was something that was really reassuring to me, you know. It's always been about more than just fighting, and I've said that in victory, and now I'm saying it in defeat. Like, you know, it's always been more than just me. It's about my family, the people that support me, like, all that shit, and I love them all. Yeah. And like, thank God that I'm surrounded by those people that support me either way. They rock with me the long way, bro. And it's like, I can't fail, you know. I can't fail with that in my corner. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna be back better, and you know, it's all gonna pay dividends, especially for everybody that's still been supporting me, you know. Yeah. I like, all I want to do is make them proud. All I want to do is fucking put on for them, put on for everybody, and represent. Like, I fucking love my people, man. Yeah. So I mean, we'll be back, man. Team Toro come back strong. For sure.
I was about to say, what's next for Team Toro? When does Mando get back in the cage?
Dude, honestly, leading up to this fight, the motivation was there, everything was there, but I could feel myself like, dude, it's been 2 years nonstop.
Getting burned out a little bit.
Not I wouldn't even say burned out. I feel like it started feeling like a job. Yeah. And for a little bit, I think right now in the near future, I want to focus on my teammates, and they've been focused on me for a while. Yeah. I want to focus on getting on my, like, I know I don't want to shout out a different promotion while I'm on your shit.
You can do it.
But WXC has a show coming up in October.
Yeah.
And a lot of my boys are fighting on it, bro.
Yeah.
I wanna make sure that they're all ready, you know?
Yeah.
It's their turn. Let them go out there, have their shine, do their thing.
Yeah.
I wanna switch gears and focus to them. Fall in love with the game.
Yeah.
You know, stay in love, not fall in love with the game, stay in love with the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just train to be a better fighter. I've been training this whole time. Everybody sees me all day working my ass off, 3-4 sessions every single day.
Yeah.
But I'm working on being a better athlete.
Right.
I need to worry about being a better fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, I might kick down the cardio, kick down the strength and conditioning and all that sort of shit, and kick up just switch up the scenery. Like go just do fucking boxing sessions every day. You know what I'm saying? Kickboxing, Muay Thai, jits, straight up jits, like everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna I want the next month to just be about growth.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on technique, learn shit, have fun with the game, like this. At the end of the day, that's what this is about. It's like having fun. So
yeah,
for a month I'm gonna do that, and then when the next fight's on the horizon, I'll start kicking up all the fight preparation again. All the cardio, all the strength and conditioning, all that sort of stuff. But for right now, I'm just focused on getting better,
right,
learning new shit, staying in love with the game, keeping that fire burning, and obviously like it's gonna be a little easier now than it was a few days ago.
Yeah,
because I got that L to think about.
Right.
So. It damn sure doesn't feel like a job now. I'll fucking tell you that. So I do want to get more in, like 1 or 2 more in before the end of the year.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. So hopefully I can find a little something in November.
Yeah.
And fuck it, if I can do December too, I'll do that as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see what LFA's talking. We'll see what Lights Out's talking. We'll see everything, man. But I told you, bro. Yeah. I know it's gonna be hard to make a show happen, but shit, if you want somebody to fight for a shiny belt at the end of the night, bro, you got an extra belt laying around, and you got a fighter right here in state, and you got another dude. Word on the street, there's somebody out there that's talking about fighting me for that belt, and that'd be kind of dope.
He's
I'm all about it, man,
and he's from here,
and we're both about it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's like it's cool, and it's all business again. It's all business. Yeah. So. I mean, definitely, there's been some talks about, like, taking a step back in competition and shit like that, but I don't give a fuck about that. I'm like, I went out there, I fought a good-ass opponent.
Yeah.
Fucking didn't go my way, but, I mean, I want to fight another good-ass opponent and have it go my way, you know? Yeah. Like, I'm not shying away from the game. That's what the game is, you know? Yeah. If it makes money, it makes sense, and if it makes sense, I'm rocking with it.
Right.
So
I like the fight. I like the fight that we're thinking about for Lights Out.
I love it,
dude.
It makes so much sense.
I want to do it. It makes sense for all you guys. And I'm interested to see what happens after the election, to see if any of this COVID shit eases up. Yeah. I think some of it's been played out a little bit for election purposes. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that it happens. I don't think we're going to see a Lights Out show the rest of the year, if I had to guess, because, with the state, you have to apply for your show 30 days prior. Yeah. So unless the day after the election, the shit gets lifted, I can't even do anything in December. So, and I'm not doing anything at Christmas time because that's suicide for promotions anyways. So
that's true.
It probably would be early next year before Lights Out's back, but we could build it up for months.
Yeah, bro. We'll make something happen because I mean, everybody already, and I'm pretty sure everybody already knows the fight, man. Everybody already knows what's up. Yeah. But I mean, we'll let that be. For the people who don't know, we'll leave it up there for the imagination.
We'll let them think about it for a while.
It's either way. I mean, it makes sense, and we're like the 2 best candidates for like a Michigan belt. You know what I'm saying? Agree. That's a Michigan made belt, and I want that bitch.
Yeah.
And I mean, LFA, the president at Suarez, obviously, Mark, everybody was hitting me up right after the fight. They're like, dude, listen, you're gonna be right back. You know, we want you here.
Yeah, good.
So, as far as LFA goes, whenever they offer me something else, we're gonna talk it over with Coach. But I'm definitely, I'm not trying to slow down at all.
Yeah.
I mean, but I will take a normal fighter's break. I will take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
good though.
Normal fighters take a couple months in between fights. My ass I would fight every fucking weekend if I could.
Yeah.
You know? But this time around I'm gonna take a normal fighter's gap. Like I'm gonna take a normal fight in November or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This podcast is also sponsored by Tag Web Development. If you need a website for your business or startup, or need help growing your business online, call Tag Web Development. They made us a great website for the podcast and have worked with small businesses across the country to grow their brand. Their team is focused on developing high-performing websites with a foundation in technical SEO to make sure you get found online. Find them at tagwebdev.io or call 616-259-5132. That's tagwebdev.io. And welcome back to the show. What was it like? What was it like after the fight with Devin?
Dude. I mean,
Devin. Obviously he's a pretty emotional dude.
Yeah.
He had posted the shit's not for me. Is that Devin sulking after a loss, or is Devin? You think Devin's not gonna fight anymore?
I mean, all I can say, bro, is that's my fucking teammate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love him to death. I don't think he meant that.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did either.
I don't think he meant it. I think he'll be back. I think he just needs to. I think our team, the way things have been going with our team is, we all know what the next step is for him.
Yeah.
We all know it.
Yeah.
But no one's gonna tell him because he has to. He has to
figure it out.
He has to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Same with me. I'm not gonna tell him.
Right.
I'm gonna let him make the business move on his own.
Yeah.
Because he has to make the right decision.
Yeah.
And until he makes that lifestyle change,
yeah,
you know, it's gonna be on him. But
yeah.
I did tell him this, you know, I had some words for him.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, listen, remind yourself of who you are, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't about nobody else.
Right.
You know, this is about you. Remind yourself who you are and who you've always been.
Yeah.
Don't let this loss define you, because you are a dog, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Dog in the wrong weight class.
But
you're a dog.
He's a 55er.
Exactly. And to me, that's the business move.
Yeah.
You know? That's what he has to do.
That should be the Brock Weaver fight. Obviously, he could tell Brock that Brock's 55er now too, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that wasn't too bad because they're both 55ers basically. The dude he just fought, you could tell was a noticeable size difference. Yeah. You don't need to be fighting those guys. You fight higher level guys, you need to be fighting at the weight class you're able to make. Yeah. 55. I like Devin. Devin and I have had a lot of back and forth, and
the whole world knows that.
It's a lot of back and forth. Yeah. But I always want to see him do well, regardless. Yeah. He needs to be 155 or 100%. Yeah. He needs to not stop fighting because that's what he is. He's a fighter.
He's a fucking fighter,
that's
dude.
What he is.
The problem is this, dude. I see it this way, and like again, not to air too much shit out on my own teammate, but he has too much pride as a fighter and as a person and as an individual to like admit it. But I know for a fact, bro, that Rashad talk has to stop, bro. People have to give this man the respect he deserves on his own.
I agree.
Say his name without saying anyone else's name. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This like this ain't Devin Rashad's godson. Yeah. This is Devin, the motherfucker who rallied off double-digit wins as an amateur and blew everybody out of the water, right? Yeah. We're talking about the same dude with the we're talking about Devin with the flashy striking. We're talking about Devin with the crazy attitude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's Devin. Yeah. Devin is not just Rashad's godson. Devin is his own person and his own thing. Yeah. So I think first he has to find his way. Obviously, like no matter what you do, people aren't gonna stop that. Yeah. People aren't gonna people don't care how you feel. Right. So people aren't gonna stop saying like anything about him and Rashad. Yeah. He has to find his own way to set himself apart. Yeah. And not even that he needs to set himself apart. He needs to just let it go.
I know what you're saying. His own thing. Yeah. He when he fought Lee Siersma for us back in the day at KOP, Rashad came to the fight as the first time. I think that was the first time he had seen Devin fight live. And so, I mean, obviously we brought him in the cage and we were like,
you got to do it.
You got to. Yeah. And Rashad was cool. He was like, this is the fucking, for regional promotion, I've never seen a crowd like this because the crowd was packed that night. Yeah. And after the interview was done and they talked to Devin, Rashad, they came out. Devin came over to me and he was like, "Hey man, I don't want to be a dick, but I don't like that." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, I just fought.
Yeah.
I want to talk about me. I don't want to talk about Rashad.
Yeah.
So I know that bugs him.
Yeah.
And I know with fight when Contender Series, they made
it.
The whole fucking thing was about
Same
him.
thing.
Same thing last night or a couple nights ago with LFA. The whole fucking thing was about Rashad, his relationship with Rashad. Yeah. I know that bugs him, and I get why UFC and LFA did that because you gotta have a story with people. You gotta build them up. Just like when they did when they were showing the promo for your fight, they showed you cutting Pat's hair. Yeah. You gotta have a story behind somebody. So I get it, but I think with Devin moving to 55 would be great. I seen the status and I seen him say this shit's not for me, and I knew that wasn't Devin talking. He probably had some type of concussion or some type of he got popped pretty good in the back of the head. So I get it. I was just very curious how the night went with him.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
right afterwards, he was obviously, like heated.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected. But once it all went away, he was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't." Like, I mean, I was concussed. Like, I posted that shit while I was concussed. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. He's not gonna delete it. He's not the type to like.
Yeah.
He says what he says.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right.
That's fucking Devin.
Yeah.
And I love him for it. You know, people love him for it. People hate him for it.
Yeah.
But that's Devin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing's for sure is like when all the dust completely settles for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be back.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be back and he's gonna make a fucking choice. And I trust that he's gonna make the right choice.
Yeah.
And I trust that, shit's gonna he's gonna get the win back under himself regardless.
Yeah.
He's gonna move down to 55.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, whatever I can do to help, he's gonna move to 55.
Yeah.
Fucking do his thing.
Yeah.
Go out there and see that that's where he needs to be. All he needs is one fight there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fuck somebody's shit up.
Yeah.
Right?
You know
what I'm saying?
Big 55.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna go out there and he's gonna fuck somebody's shit up, and then he's gonna be like, "Damn, I'm Devin fucking Smith."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's gonna be like the rediscovery of him.
It's only gonna take one for him.
Yeah. That's it. And then he's gonna really get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like all of my teammates, like we all have our differences from time to time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love him to death, and I wish him the best. And I know what he's capable of.
Right.
And I feel like all signs lead to that.
Yeah.
When he makes that weight, it's gonna be fucking over.
Yeah.
And he's gonna run it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna run it. So
yeah,
I'm definitely excited for him. So shouts out to him, man.
Yeah.
I hope he made it home safe because he drove home with his mom.
Oh, they drove?
Yeah, well, no, he didn't drive out there. He flew out there. But
gotcha.
on the way back, we're like, nah, just ride with your mom. Keep your cool.
Yeah.
Everything will be smooth.
Yeah.
And so I mean, shit. Hope he made it home safe. Everything's all good.
Yeah.
I'll see him in the lab soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We'll be back in the lab, no doubt about it. He's ready to work. He did text me about that right after the fight. We're right back in the lab soon. So
yeah,
I'm super excited to get back with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you dye your hair blonde and then red? Why is every Michigan player dyeing their fucking hair blonde?
I did it honestly. It wasn't even supposed to be blonde. It was supposed to be platinum. So but I washed it a bunch. Like I didn't realize cutting so much weight.
Yeah.
I was gonna be sweating like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of the platinum kind of faded out.
Yeah.
Because it's like a toner.
Yeah.
So the platinum kind of came on. It turned into more blonde than platinum. But
yeah.
Either way, it was dope. I just wanted to do some crazy shit with my hair because I was like, it's the biggest fight of my career. Fuck it, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. It would have been a whole lot cooler if I won. I'll tell you that.
Shit.
Yeah. No, I like it either way though. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
I'm just if everybody I'm me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm me. I did this shit because I wanted to do it. I didn't do this shit because Cody does it or 'cause Jose does it. I did this shit because I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a barber. I like cool shit.
Right.
Anything that has to do with my hair, I like cool shit. So
yeah.
I mean, don't expect don't be surprised if you see me with fucking blue hair next time you see me or fucking orange hair. I don't give a shit.
Hey,
I'm doing all that.
I'll line you up if you want.
You crazy as fuck, boy.
You don't fuck with other sports, do you?
What's up?
You don't fuck with other sports, do you?
I watch football, but I don't really watch basketball at all. At all, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably not watching the playoffs right now.
Nah,
No.
I don't give a shit about that
No.
stuff. Honestly, all I watch is fights, some football, some soccer, and that's it.
Soccer.
A little bit of soccer, dude. If you don't watch soccer when the World Cup is on, at least you're tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But soccer's cool to watch sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I am Mexican, bro. I do enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I watch it from time to time.
So you watch no basketball?
No.
You don't play video games?
None. No video games.
You don't even own a console?
Nope.
No plans of doing that?
None. Zero. I swear to God, like, people think that's so weird nowadays, and it
Yeah.
kind of is at this point.
It's very weird.
At this point now, with the whole Twitch and everything like that, bro, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird that I don't play video games at all. But it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
And as cliche as it sounds, bro, I really am that fucking busy, bro. I really am.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning,
what
walk
do you
Aspen.
do?
Dude, I wake up in the morning, walk Aspen for an hour.
Yeah.
Strength and conditioning time rolls around. Boom. Go to strength and conditioning. Come back. Cut a couple people up. Cook my food. I like cooking everything as I go. I don't like meal prepping anymore.
Yeah.
Once I started cooking everything as I go, I'm like, yeah, this is way fucking better.
Yeah.
Like the shit. Like
I'm
I'd
sure it
much
tastes
rather
way
have
better.
everything like right then and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know, I go to my next practice, which is usually like 2:00. You know, I'll do some rolls in the basement or fucking hit the bag or some technique or watch some film.
Yeah.
Then after that, I got regular practice at 5. I'll do my practice there.
Yeah.
Boom, come back home, do my cardio with Aspen, like run with Aspen or something like that.
Yeah.
Or just take her to the dog park, depending what day it is.
That's your road dog.
Oh, dude, literally my road dog, bro.
Yeah.
We've put in like 700 miles this year so far.
That's crazy.
We're fucking going at it.
I haven't even driven 700 miles this year.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Bro, you're locked down, baby. You got
Yeah.
the baby right now, man.
I don't leave the house.
Hey, there's a new boss in this motherfucker. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I got worried with the COVID shit. I'm not worried about me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're young enough to where we'll probably not die.
Yeah.
And thankfully they say kids deal with that shit pretty well.
Yeah.
They don't, especially his pediatrician had said, I think it's kids under like the age of 9 months or something, sometimes don't even develop the receptors that can even develop something like COVID.
Really?
So we feel pretty good about him not getting sick, but
good shit.
I got worried about like getting my grandma sick.
Oh yeah,
or,
no, I understand.
Like
100%.
my dad had an acoustic neuroma, which is a brain tumor.
Yeah.
And he's had side effects and weird shit going on too. So I was like, fuck, when this shit first happened, and it was like a week after the show, they were like, nobody can leave their house. You have to stay home. No, unless you're an essential job. You know, they locked everything down.
Yeah.
We didn't see anybody for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I remember FaceTiming you. You told me that you like legit were not seeing your peeps, man.
Dude, I went to Sam's Club and bought like $700 worth of food, stocked the
You didn't know-
freezers.
Oh, bro, dude, I was on the same shit. I
Yeah.
called Junior and Miguel in Chicago. I'm like, listen,
Yeah.
you guys gotta fucking move out here.
Yeah.
You're moving out here and you're staying at my house. And like,
Yeah.
I went and got a new strap. I did all that,
Yeah,
bro. I was
dude.
ready to go.
Yeah.
I thought Apocalypse was for show. Like, I was like, let's fucking get my Rambo on.
Dude,
let's
yeah,
get it.
yeah. I got a gun. I got a gun here, and I was like, people are gonna start looting. They're gonna start breaking into people's houses. Like, I thought this shit was gonna be, and thankfully, I mean, it was bad in some areas, not where I live, but in other areas of the world. I mean, people were really doing that shit.
No,
but
there's been some crazy shit going on, bro. People are losing their fucking marbles. And the worst thing to do, look, JJ's FaceTiming me. This dude like is undefeated for FaceTiming me at the worst time. So how about we give him some airtime? Hey JJ. I think you kind of forgot that I'm in the middle of a podcast, but hey, look, guess what? You're live on TV because you're undefeated at FaceTiming me at the worst possible time. Say hi to the people.
What's up, dude?
What's good, my people?
How's it going?
Hey,
What's
see?
good?
Look, hey, that's quality TV right there. Let me call you back, bro. All right, gang. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to JJ, man. I fucking love that guy.
You and JJ are you're dipping out soon.
Nah, I don't know, man. See, here's the thing. I think what we want to do, really, ideally, if we could have in a perfect world, what we want to do is have we're locking down a crib here.
Yeah.
But we also want to lock down one out there and rent it out to like, you know, fighters or our people, whoever's out there at the time. But we just want to have a place where we don't have to ask around when we're out there. Because we both love Vegas. We both love training there. We both love being there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm never switching up on Joaquin. Let that fucking be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that dude too much.
Yeah.
So my team's always gonna be here.
Yeah.
And
I've heard Vegas is sweet.
Huh?
I've heard Vegas is sweet.
Vegas is sweet, especially if you're training, bro. Like training is awesome. I mean, the cost of living isn't crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you get real acclimated to the weather real fast. It's nice.
Yeah.
And you know me, bro. I'm all about the outdoors, so I fucking love. I love the scenery.
Yeah.
I love all that sort of shit. I love hiking. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of cool stuff. And 2 of my homies are out there. You know.
Right.
I got Cody out there. I got Chad out there. And now, like, luckily, you know, everybody's been really cool with me out there.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get really close with a lot of the teammates out there.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I get out there, I'm in full swing. Like, there's no transition period. I don't, like, if I have to find out where everybody's at, like, I'm right in the mix. As soon as I get out there, boom, I'm at this practice, at this practice, at this practice. I don't have to, like, worry about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never see it, unfortunately, because I refuse to fly.
For real? It's like that?
I'll never get on an airplane, ever.
Really?
I'll drive.
What?
Yeah. I've
no way, bro.
Dude, okay. Here's 2 things. Planes go missing daily. They never know where they end up. Where
planes go missing daily.
Young Beavis, look that shit up.
Planes do not go missing daily, bro. Tell this friend to quit fucking capping.
They do. No, they really go
bullshit.
Missing. Dude, you would think that with technology you could track this shit. Planes go missing all the time. And also, Kobe Bryant.
You have any idea how big the fucking world is, dude? No shit, dude.
It's big.
Huge.
Yeah. So
huge.
What's gonna stop my little plane from going out somewhere?
I feel it, but like, how fucking off course do you think you're gonna go, dude? From here to Vegas, I mean, you fly over a few states, boom, 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 you're there.
I don't know. I'd rather drive.
Dude, it's so routine. It's so routine. I'm on the plane, bro. Yeah. It's like $100 round trip if you buy it in a month in advance.
I know.
Like, literally, I'm in and out, boom, 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 back and forth.
Yeah.
Cody lives right next to the airport, scoops me up, boom, we're good.
Yeah. People tell me how ridiculous it is because I have a trip I'm going to be making to Atlanta in November.
Yeah.
And it's a 12-hour drive, or it's like a 2-hour and 16-minute plane ride.
And people think you're stupid?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can't control myself. And when I get anxiety, I can't control who's controlling the plane. Yeah. I'd rather just drive because I know what the fuck I'm doing. Because you're
controlling.
And I get vertigo when I get on an elevator.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine what it's going to be like on an airplane.
Oh, yeah, bro. There is a couple little places where you hit turbulence or where you get a little quick drop and you're like, oh.
You'd have to fucking tranquilize me. I would be screaming, "Get me the fuck off!" I'd jump out that bitch. Yeah, I couldn't.
Bro,
do
you're
it.
just gonna have to spark one before you head out, my boy.
That'd make it worse for me.
For real?
Yeah, when I smoke, when
you get sketched out, you one of those.
Whatever. No, it's like whatever's happened. If I have a headache, I smoke.
It amplifies it.
It amplifies it.
It amplifies everything.
If I'm having anxiety and I smoke, oh my god, I'll have to be in the hospital.
I literally just heard that last night.
Yeah.
My boy Carlos was just saying the same thing. He's like, yeah, when I get high, I'm just like, everything gets amplified. I'm like, not me, bro.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just big cooling.
Yeah. It didn't used to be that way. I used to just be able to do it whenever and it was fine. But I was we were driving to Virginia Beach actually like 4 or 5 years ago. I was with Ashley for about a year, and I was hitting a dab pen on the expressway in Virginia, like 5 or 10 minutes from my aunt's house where I was going. So we drove it's like a 16-hour drive or 15, something like that. And we drove basically the whole way through. I was doing Monster. We went to Starbucks.
Oh yeah, you were hyped.
Burger King twice. And no sleep driving for that long. It was my first ever trip driving that long.
Yeah.
And right when we were getting in, I decided to hit the dab pen, and it was like the good shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it just was a lack of fake energy and no sleep and no real food, but I thought I had a stroke.
Bro, sometimes that shit puts you on another planet, my boy.
Yeah.
You never know. That's the one thing you never know about these dab pens, bro. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
It was very weird though, and since that time, I know I just had an anxiety attack, but dude, it was weird. My fingers went like this, and they started like almost curling back. And
what?
I couldn't that's why I thought I had a stroke. I couldn't talk. My tongue, and
you were the one driving.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I would have lost it.
Dude, Ashley, she could tell something was wrong.
Yeah.
So she like grabbed the wheel and we started going off to the side of the road. So I got off to the side of the road and we got that bitch in park, and she looked at me. And I said, "How does my face look?" Because I couldn't feel my face.
Yeah.
And she told me, "Smile."
And you couldn't smile.
I smiled, and only one side went up. And that's what happens when people have a stroke, you know?
Oh, dude.
So she'd met my mom and dad, obviously. My grandma, my aunt, my uncle, everybody was there, and she had no clue who they were. So she's calling my mom. She's like, hey, we're like 7 minutes away. I think Matt needs an ambulance. She's like, my mom's freaking out. What? What are you talking about? They get in the car, they're driving. They're like, what the fuck's going on? And dude, I couldn't. You know how people with Down syndrome, they talk a certain way.
Yeah.
That's what I sounded like. She said, put him on the phone. And
were you talking with that slur because you only had half your face?
I couldn't talk. I couldn't make words out.
Yeah, bro.
She said,
half your mouth was working.
Yeah, she was like, she kept saying, what? And I was like, I knocked the phone out of Ashley's hand. I'm like, I can't get that phone on my face. I know and I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't move my arms. Basically anything from my neck down, I couldn't move.
Damn, bro.
And all I could do was shake my head yes or no. And Ashley was like, do you need me to call an ambulance? And I was like, I'm like telling her yes. Like, what are you waiting for? And my mom, as Ashley called my mom, they're coming towards me. They're driving from. So like my mom gets there and she's looking at me and she said I was pale as shit. My body was cold. I'm like, I'm thinking here, I'm dying on the side of the road. I've been with Ashley for like 9 months at this point. I'm like, my girlfriend of 9 months. Oh,
this was a minute ago?
Yeah. I'm like, my girlfriend of 9 months is going to watch me die on the side of the road somewhere in fucking middle of Virginia. I have no clue where I'm at.
Dog.
Yeah, it was rough, dude. And ever since then, I don't smoke really anymore. I do like smoking CBD because it doesn't mess with my head.
Yeah. I
get the body buzz from it. Yeah. But yeah, that was a tough one because my mom was like, what'd you do? I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? And my mom, she knew I smoked, but like,
that was the first time it was like all signs pointing to this.
Because she's how we talked about earlier, how like that generation's like so stuck in their ways, the Verners thing.
Yeah,
my mom was always like, weed's gonna kill you.
Damn near killed me, mom. My bad. She ain't never gonna let you live that down.
Oh my god, she said, what'd you do? And I did some other shit to try and stay up too. So there was some other shit, but she was like, I said, I just dabbed like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And she just looked at me, and my grandma's there.
Oh,
what's a dab? I'm like, oh my god,
dude.
My grandma's in her 70s, and I have to explain to her what concentrated THC is.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, it was. I love telling the story, but I also hate it because now every time something's going wrong, my mom will just get really shitty with me sometimes and say, "What did you smoke?"
Oh my god!
No, I didn't.
Oh,
but
no.
She reminds me of it all the time now that's bad to do.
Yeah. Oh, 100%, dude. My parents finally, luckily, are at the point now where they're just like whatever, because they used to hate it. But here's the thing, like, I feel like I'm a pretty good kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a parent and I raised me, I'd be like, all right, I didn't do a bad job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's my vice. You know, I like smoking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm a nice dude. I'm a hardworking guy. You know, I get my shit done.
Right.
I'm not a bum.
Yeah, it's different. That's different.
So they started being okay with it now, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, they know I do it, but I will still to this day never spark anything in front of them. Nothing like that. Especially not no dabs, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine like my parents just pull up at my crib one time. Hey, actually that did happen. It was like right after a fight.
Yeah.
We threw a party at the crib. My little brother's there. We're all there chilling, you know what I'm saying? Passing the rig around.
Yeah.
And then my dad calls me and he's like, yo, we're here. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm talking about like, there's no way. Like, there's, you know, when it's too far gone.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's like a circle of like 15 people.
Yeah.
In like right by the TV, and then like a big ass cloud of smoke. Like, there's no way. And he's like, there's nowhere to park. I'm like, sweet. So at least gives me a few minutes. Try to hide the rigs.
Yeah.
Boom, nothing. I go outside, get them. Yeah. I thought everyone would pick up on the cue that I was like flipping the fuck out. Clearly something's going on. If I'm throwing throw pillows back on the couch and like fanning everything down, like you think that it's something like people would figure that out, right?
Yeah.
But I guess not, because my little brother, I come back inside, my little brother's like I'm like, dude, are you serious? It looks like you're doing crack.
Yeah.
It looks like you're doing crack.
That's what, if somebody doesn't know what dabs are and they see you doing it, they're gonna think you're doing some hard drugs.
Imagine if your grandma saw you, bro. Saw you hitting some dabs. No. See, that's why I really, honestly, I don't even mess with dabs like that, bro. I'm like, nice little unsuspecting joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm mind my own business.
Yeah.
I don't mess with no edibles because edibles almost took my life one time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've given them 3 shots, and every time
Yeah.
they've changed my life.
You throw up on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I projectile threw up one
I've
time.
done it a couple
Bro,
times.
the worst.
Yeah.
It was so bad, but it's so good at the same time because, like,
Yeah.
believe it or not, you know how me and JJ are super close. How everybody knows, like, that's like my brother, man.
Yeah.
The day I realized that he was a real one was the day that I was like super messed up off an edible, because he was the only person that came in clutch and like saved my life that day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a real one.
Yeah.
He's about to be like, I'm like, bro, you're about, like, let's get a house.
Yeah.
Let's fucking, like,
Dude,
let's live together.
That's the shitty thing with edibles too, is you get on that train and you don't get off till they want you to get off.
Yeah,
when you
it's
smoke,
over,
you
dude.
can control yourself. You
Mhm.
can tell when you're getting to a certain point. You're like, all right, I'm good here. With an edible, you have
There's
no
no
clue.
way.
Even if
So,
they
yeah.
measure out like the dosage,
Exactly. There's no way.
it processes through everybody's body so
Everybody's
different.
different,
So
yeah.
it's like you could be fucked up for hours
For
or
sure.
not even get fucked up at all. But
yeah, I don't like not being in control either, because
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I gotta at the end of the day, I gotta rep to protect.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
that's why I
rep
drive.
to protect.
Yeah, that's why I drive and don't
Yeah.
fly, because I can't control that shit.
Oh yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
See, like, for me, man, I gotta rep. Jesus, why is that so hard for me to say? Rep to protect.
Yeah,
The thing is, like, I mean, I'm coaching little kids, you know.
yeah,
I like. I mean, with the whole fighting thing, obviously,
Yeah.
like, little kids like see this shit.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be at no function, tossed off my ass like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to be
Yeah.
that messed up.
Yeah.
So I gotta know what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah.
And I try to just be responsible with it, you know.
Yeah.
And like with smoking, you can do that.
Yeah.
With edibles, you can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes with dabs, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be real
Yeah.
particular about who sees what and when they see it.
Yeah.
And now I just recently stepped into this place where I'm open about the whole smoking thing. And that's because it's like, it's 100% legal and it's fucking weed.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
This is the way I see it. If you have a problem with me smoking, you ain't never smoked before. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, like, how the fuck are you going to be mad at me if you ain't never smoked before? You don't know what it feels like.
Right.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you have an idea,
Yeah.
but you have no clue.
Oh,
I
yeah.
promise you don't.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem with me doing that, you're the problem,
Yeah.
because there is no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it used to be such a taboo thing too.
Mhm.
It's like, you
Yeah.
know, but that's why I like CBD too, because I don't get that head high anymore. So it's easier for me because it doesn't impair anything I'm doing. You know, I could
100%.
sit here and I could have been on CBD this whole time and nobody would have known, because it's just whatever. But I've always just kind of liked the body part of it.
Yeah.
The high, you know, when you first start smoking too, the head high is cool. You're like,
Yeah.
this is fucking,
Ooh.
this is it. Whoa, what's
Ooh.
happening? But after a while, it's like that shit almost gets annoying sometimes.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, man, it's
Yeah.
like at that point, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
Right.
it's like a switch in your head. Like, you really
Yeah.
don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
honestly.
Right.
It's like a switch in my head now at this point where, like, if I'm watching a movie, it's the same thing if I am or if I'm not, you know.
right.
Talking to people, same if I am or if I'm not, you know. It's no big
Right.
deal.
Yeah.
But the body is always the best. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you never know for sure how, like, hard something's gonna hit you. So definitely the CBD is for sure the way to go.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried it and I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, you really do get like
Yeah.
the body high. You actually get it.
Oh yeah.
But like when it hits you hard is like when it's like off a dab or something like that. Like off
Yeah.
a CBD dab or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty legit.
Yeah. They're pretty
So
wild.
yeah, so
what
I mean
did they test an LFA?
No.
They
no.
they
And
shouldn't
I think
anywhere.
I think it's because South Dakota doesn't even have their own commission, dude. You send in Texas paperwork.
Oh yeah. They
Yeah.
bring in is it like the ABC or something? They bring in their own like
they do
outside
their-
commission.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should test for THC.
It's the stupidest thing
I
ever,
think
dude.
I almost kind of like the UFCs where they tell you, hey, you pretty much can smoke until the day before
Yeah,
weigh-ins.
and stop being it. Like, why would you want to do that anyways, bro?
Dude.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
When I see Jamal Hill next, I'm kicking his ass.
He's fucking funny as hell.
I'm kicking his ass. You
He's
seen his
funny as
suspension,
hell.
right?
Yeah.
I'm kicking his ass for that.
Yeah.
You can't. Hey, smoke all you want. They let you. They tell you this is the level you have to be under.
Yeah.
You can smoke a joint, 5 joints a day until the day before weigh-ins and until that fight's over. Did you see Jamal Hill's level?
Yeah.
He had to have smoked on the way out. I don't walk into the cage. His level was really high. And
they say it's also because of the dabs, man. Hey, if you guys are watching this,
yeah,
don't do dabs unless you live that life.
Yeah.
Okay. I barely even do that shit.
Yeah.
And like
it's I mean it sticks in your system for longer.
No, it does.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
It's potent as hell, bro.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. No,
Yeah.
The
Not beating
thing
his
is-
ass for sure.
Yeah. See, here's the thing with all of that.
They took his win away.
What?
They overturned his win.
No way.
They fined him.
man.
Hey, he had to pay back 15% of his purse that he won.
What?
So think about that. I know Jamal. And I know Jamal blew that money quick.
God, it's fucking brutal.
So he had to pay back 15%. They suspended him for 6 months and they overturned his win.
Dude, no bullshit. That breaks my heart, man. That actually does. All bullshit aside, that really does. Cause here's the thing. I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. There's been a lot of weed talk here lately, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, "What the fuck, this dude smokes?" I don't know, cause
Yeah.
I literally just started telling people that I smoke.
Yeah.
But I am a big advocate of it, and I have to speak on it if that's the case. You know,
Yeah.
weed is not bad. Okay,
It's not bad.
and it's not a performance enhancer; it's a recovery enhancer. Like the way I see it is, I don't understand why people are getting popped for like fighting with weed in their system. Cause here's the thing. Please let me fight somebody with some weed in the system.
Right.
Like, I would love to fight somebody that was high. I would beat the
Yeah.
dog shit out of somebody that was high.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is what happens when people that don't know about that life make the rule.
Yeah.
Why is someone that never smoked making the rules on smoking?
Right. The only person that's ever fought well high is fucking Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz.
Other than
And that motherfucker's crazy regardless.
Yeah. Other than that, you'll never
Exactly.
find somebody that's gonna go get high and
Like-
fight better than if they're not high.
Yeah,
It's
I promise you, I'm not going to fight anybody high.
yeah.
Like, you do not have to worry about that. I don't smoke. Like, even when I know I'm not getting drug tested,
Yeah.
I don't smoke for the couple weeks leading up to my fight because
Yeah.
I don't want my altered brain to be my normal
Right.
brain.
Yeah.
You know, I want my normal brain, my
Yeah.
sober brain, to be my normal brain leading into a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be uncommon or unnormal or foreign to me to
Right.
feel sober and normal
Yeah.
when I'm leading into a fight, like the biggest moment of my career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a problem though, dude, because we've I've gathered, I know other promoters have done the same thing. I've gathered information from other commissions where it'll show what states test for that, what states don't. You
Yeah.
know, when you go to Big John, you can bring your own commission and they don't test for that because they fucking have sense about them.
Yeah.
And we brought it to the commission here in Michigan and we say, why the fuck do we test people for THC, but this guy is clearly on steroids and we don't test him for steroids? Why are we worried about weed, but we're not worried about this guy taking steroids? And they don't give a fuck. They're not trying to hear it.
They don't care.
Their answer
dude.
is weed's federally illegal. Okay, well, steroids aren't legal in sports either. So why are we not testing for that? And the reason why promoters shut the fuck up and why I shut the fuck up about it too is they say,
It's expensive.
okay, well, you guys can start testing for steroids. It's fucking like $1,900 a person, and you have to test your entire roster then. Okay, you can test for weed. That's fine.
Yeah.
$360 an event compared to $30,000 depending on how many fighters you have on
Yeah.
the card. Dude, it's crazy, but at the same time, they're never going to stop testing the states that do it still until it's federally legal, and
Yeah.
that's probably never going to happen, or it's not going to happen for a long time
Definitely not.
because the old heads that are still making the rules, they don't know what it is,
Yeah.
so they still think it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
messed
man.
up.
It's a crazy game, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it sucks, dude. I can't wait till it's completely like done.
Yeah.
You know, because it's stupid. Like, that's the world would be a better place if no one spoke on anything they don't know shit about.
Yeah.
That's.
Can you imagine how many
That's-
problems we avoided?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, that's. I feel like everyone has their own answer on how to fix the world's fucking problems. Here's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Don't speak on shit you don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't speak on shit you don't know anything about, and don't be upset over anything you can't control. Those are the two things that I live my life
Yeah.
based on.
Dude, wait till you get married. You're gonna live for that. Ashley will start going off about other girls, their opinions on, like, now that she's a mom too. Vaccines and like like abortion and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and she'll start going off about it, and I won't say shit. And she'll be like, "Why aren't you saying anything?"
Because
I
I'm
don't
not the one
fucking-
that had a baby in my
Yeah.
stomach.
Exactly, and because I don't fucking know the answer to any of this, so
Yeah,
if I
dude.
don't have the answer, I'm not gonna say it. But I've learned too, when you get married and she starts going off about some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, fuck her.
Gotta do it.
Yeah,
Hey, what
fuck-
do they
yeah.
say, bro? Happy wife, happy life, man. That's the like literally the only way. And I know, bro. To me, Ashley, she's the sweetest, dude. I fucking love her to death. She's awesome.
Yeah,
But I know she's a feisty one. I see it in her face.
dude.
I see it, and I've never had to deal with it, but I see it, and I know it's there.
You can ask these guys.
Yeah.
We play Warzone. We play Call of Duty.
Oh, they hear all that back talk.
Oh my
huh?
God,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
There's
And
been
he got the nice Beats headphones over there.
Hey, there's been
hearing
some
that good shit.
There's been some times where they'll just be in the background. They'll go, "She's not talking to me, is she?"
Damn.
Because get the fuck off that game. You can tell train tracks and 2. Get the fuck out. I'm like, damn, you don't even know them like that.
Damn.
Chill.
Shit,
But she
man.
doesn't play games. dude.
Crucial.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I know she a feisty one, man. It's all
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
But hey, she takes care of me.
Hey, yeah, she does, bro.
She
You be eating good over here, man. I'm excited to try these tacos. I smell them. I've been smelling.
yeah.
Hey, guys, I know you can't really smell stuff through the phone screen, but she got some tacos shit up there. And
Hey,
it smells legit.
She was gonna make. I seen you eat hibachi, huh?
Oh yeah, I went. That's the first thing I did as soon as I got back,
I
man.
seen that. She makes the best. She makes her shit homemade too.
Word.
These guys don't like seafood.
What?
This one right here
My
actually has something
mans.
about maybe throwing up,
What?
seeing shrimp, or it's one of these guys.
Are you serious for
They
real?
said
That's
it's the
crazy,
bug of the
dude.
sea.
Like I love it, dude.
I never
I
used
love
to
everything.
until I was one of those guys that I didn't like the way it smelled. I didn't
Yeah.
like the way it looked. So I was like, yeah, I don't
Nah,
like that shit. I tried it and I was like, it's
Uh,
kind of like a weird chicken
Yeah.
almost. Tastes
See,
kind of like
dude,
just meat.
that was me with like sushi. Everyone like I didn't like sushi
Yeah.
because I didn't want to like sushi.
Yeah.
But then I tried it and I was like, this shit's fucking smacking.
Yeah, I still can't. But I think I fucked up because I tried it when I was a freshman at Davenport,
Yeah,
and I got it from Meyer.
yeah,
I got like the
yeah.
Meyer
You can't
sushi,
do that
and
unless
was my
you already
first-
live that life.
That was my first sushi, and I hated it, and I
Nah.
threw up. And ever since then, I'm like, I can't do it.
And on top of that, you need to try cooked first. You need to slow, easy transition.
Yeah, just ease into it. I didn't do that. I fucked up.
Dude, I totally forgot the camera's rolling. I gotta show the camera this, bro. Look what
Oh,
I
yeah.
got. Look what I got for the baby. Little Junior. Peep it, man.
Look at that.
Shout out to Anthony LeBron hooking it up with the baby Team Toro.
What size is that?
With the sponsors in the back. This is the 12-month. This will fit him for sure.
Oh,
I
dude,
know
he
he's a
might
little
fit in
bigger.
He might fit in that shit right now.
No, he will. That's
Yeah.
why I got it. I was like, you'll get a little extra,
Yeah.
a little couple extra months out of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he turns
Little baby Team Toro shit.
he turns 6 months on Saturday.
No, yeah, he fitting this shit right now, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked at the 6. I was like, dude, the 6 might not even fit him.
Yeah, there's some stuff that he's too big for some 9 to
I'm gonna
12
lay
month
that out
shit.
right there. Boom, boom.
I like it. I got
Yeah, boom,
I'm
height.
about to have Ashley bring us down here. I got something for you too.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Wait, did my lights out hoodie finally come in?
It's not a hoodie.
Oh shit! I'm hyped, man.
Yeah, I've had all this shit for everybody since the February fight.
Yeah.
And I got scared to go to UPS because COVID.
Oh yeah.
So I just never left the house.
Fuck
And
it.
the only person I've been able to give one to was Kenny because I've seen him in
'cause you
person.
saw him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got it. I just asked the boss to bring it down here.
Oh yeah. We'll see if she comes down. Make a little guest appearance.
She didn't get in front of the camera though, for sure.
Oh, 100% she's not.
She told me when we were talking
She's
about
like, I was just slaving away in that kitchen.
yeah, we were talking because we've been talking about this podcast for like 2 months now, something like
Yeah.
that. It's been quite a while.
That's the first thing she told you. She's like, I ain't going in front of that bitch.
Well, that's the first thing she said, and then when she gets pissed at me,
Yeah.
she'll sit here and tell me, I can't wait to be on that motherfucking podcast so I can tell everybody what you do. I can't wait to put your shit out
Dude,
there.
I told you she a feisty one. That shit's fucking funny, man.
She is.
That's
She
funny
is.
as
But
hell.
she spoils me because I get to do a lot of shit that most dads don't get to do,
Fuck yeah.
especially with a newborn. So
Oh, there she come right there.
is she?
Oh. Wait, what is that?
Thank you. Check it out.
No way, dude. What?
Check it out.
Dude, look at
Little
this.
little canvas photo.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude.
You got. I've seen your.
Thank you so
I've
much.
seen your
bro.
shit. Absolutely. I've seen your stuff in your room. You've got quite the collection of shit on your wall too. So
yeah, dude.
It'll be a good addition to it.
Dude, that's my pride and joy. That's the main reason I don't want to move out of that place.
Yeah. You got all your fight shirts and your posters and stuff.
Like I got all my fight shirts like on a wall, straight up. Like a lot of people don't see that. Like a lot of people haven't seen it, but I take a lot of pride in that wall. It's actually kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah, for sure.
I definitely gotta chill because I'm running out of space on everything. But
yeah.
There's only so many more fights before I get signed to the UFC and fucking I can't make shirts anymore. So,
dude, I tried telling Kenny to chill on that even when he was in Contender Series and he made them shirts and was selling them.
Yeah.
I don't know if UFC ever. I think they did. I think somebody's seen it and they had to stop.
Yeah.
Promoting it, but then I seen Grandma Barb selling them. I'm like, dude, you better chill.
Yeah.
They might see that shit and get pissed, and that might be that. Who knows, dude? You piss those guys off, you could go there and knock somebody out, and they might say Dana White. Imagine Dana White in the interview saying, "We fucking would love to have him, but he didn't follow our rules of the apparel. Sorry, bud." Can you imagine?
That would have been brutal.
Yeah.
Now, see, like, I mean,
so many rules you gotta follow.
See,
with
look, the way I see it, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just be like, hey, if somebody wants to make a Mando memorabilia shirt one day, fuck it.
Can't stop them.
Just don't pay me.
Right.
You know
don't promote that you're paying me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like right here, bro. That's what this is.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why we got a table.
Yeah. Right.
Go under.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, I think the gift exchange is a good way to end it.
Yeah, that's a great way to end it.
This has been shit.
Okay,
2-3 months in the making.
Y'all see this, right? What?
Is this like the infomercials where it's like, wait, there's more?
I had to make sure they was matching, bro. So y'all better be ready. Instagram, y'all better be ready. They're gonna have the father-son picture.
Look
over
at
here.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that.
I came bearing gifts.
Thank you.
I came bearing gifts.
That's great.
Oh wait, there's more.
I was about to say
I had to throw it back for the old one too.
Ah, nice.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta do that too.
Thank you. Look at this. Hey,
we got the whole situation, man.
Is there one for Ashley in there? Or
bro,
have to get one of these?
Yeah, I brought 2 different ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I only had one more of that size. I'm like, fuck.
That's cool. She can have one of these.
Yeah. Because we'll let her pick first, and you take the other one, and just wear one for the picture in case she picks the green one.
You ever keep your old contracts?
Yeah.
Look on the last contract you signed with me. I think on like number 21.
And it says something about 2 shirts, doesn't
Ashley started fucking around just to make jokes, and she put, if you give Matt a shirt, you have to give his wife one too.
That's fucking funny as hell, dude.
That's in the contracts, and nobody knows they signed it.
That's so fucking funny.
She doesn't play any games, dude.
That's adorable, dude. Yeah. That's adorable. No, yeah, man. Yeah. I know you guys are always rocking all your favorite fighter shirts, bro. And I'm like, fuck, I need to step my shit up. I need to give them more shirts.
God, I don't know which one I want though.
Yeah, I know they're both dope. I take a lot of pride in trying to make some nice ones.
Yeah, they're good.
So it's actually a good problem to have when I can't pick which one I want to wear.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's great, man. I appreciate it.
Fuck yeah.
And thanks for coming out. I mean, it's
an
hour and a half drive.
This was dope, man. Yeah, I had a good ass time.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
whole setup is dope.
Yeah.
Everything is dope.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it for sure.
Shout out to the unsung hero behind the camera over there.
Yeah, Young Beavis.
That's the homie.
Young
Beavis, man. Young Beavis.
Absolutely.
It has to be that. Young Beavis.
Yeah, for sure.
That's lit.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right,
fucking boy.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Man.
Absolutely. This episode of the podcast is sponsored by David Allen Racing Motorsports. David Allen Racing Motorsports has been a franchise motorsports dealership for over 25 years. Located in Fremont, Michigan, they have been recognized as one of West Michigan's leading multi-franchise dealerships. Stop into the store or check out their website to learn about inventory, financing options, or other information related to their business. This episode is also sponsored by Potter's Tree Service. Potter's Tree Service is a family-owned small business offering chipping, climbing, bucket, lot clearing, and all other tree services you may need. Contact them for a free estimate. You can find their contact information on our website or on their Facebook. They are insured and they do a fantastic job with cleanup. Also sponsoring this episode, Bobby Mercer's Meds. Bobby's Mercer's Meds offers some of your best herbal medicine and awesome merchandise you can find. Bobby has been heavily involved in the MMA industry and healing industry for years and is also looking to help improve your quality of life. Contact Bobby for your merchandise or your medicine today. This episode is also brought to you by Mitten Pizza. Mitten Pizza is Gun Lake's best pizza shop. They make their dough and their sauce fresh daily with an ever-expanding menu and a knack for providing the best customer service possible. You are guaranteed to continue coming back for more. Check these guys out online or in person to stay up to date on all their current specials being offered. Another great sponsor for this episode is Steely Tees. Tracy is a lifelong MMA fan and an avid supporter of Lights Out Championship and local MMA. Steely Tees sells a variety of different apparel products and literally can print on anything you want. With choices from masks, shirts, hats, and cups, you can get everything you need at Steely Tees. Check out their website at steelytees.com. Rachel Fortenbacher, 5-Star Real Estate, is a customer service-oriented real estate agent who helps homebuyers and sellers in the West Michigan area. If you're looking for a trustworthy agent with patience, perseverance, and a passion for helping people, you found her. Head to our website and check her profile out for current house listings or to discuss your buying and selling options. Also sponsoring this episode of the podcast is Pound Town Co. Pound Town Co. started 6 years ago in West Michigan as an MMA team. Most of the team coming from a small town with very few amount of resources to build the team. Against the odds, they became the best team of 2016 without a gym or any trainers. Moving forward, PTC is branching out, becoming one of West Michigan's newest clothing line developers. They will continue to be on the front line supporting the MMA world and fighters as well. You can stop by their website, poundtownco.com, and take a look. Also check out their Facebook page, PTC Clothing and Apparel, and PTC Sports Teams to stay up to date on all of their future business.